Oh yeah. They're telling me that it's bad to drink pop, but I don't stop. Even if there's a soda cop. Oh shit, Dr. Pepper pulling me over for some diabetes on the road. Oh, mobile diabetes, sugar killing me. I'm drinking soda, it's pouring inside of me. I'm dying, but I love it. It's killing me, never rise above it. Soda pop, fizzy in my mouth. I'm gay for Dr. Pepper. Gay for Pepsi too. If you're a soda Nazi, then I'm a Pepsi Jew. Oh man, I'll be drinking soda from here to North Dakota. Oh yeah.
What's up, motherfuckers? We got the OKDogtown podcast. We got fucking Seth Windham right here, the man himself. We got Mason. Hunter's not here because he has AIDS. I don't know if you heard the last episode, but he got AIDS from drinking so hard.
Seth, you ever heard of the Windham Inn and Suites? It's a hotel store franchise. Yeah, I saw this guy hitting my mom on the first floor of a Windham, dude. I call him the Windham Warrior.
Is it Windham with a Y?
Yeah, it's Windham with a Y. That's what I was asking.
No, I had to change my name. I'm the heir to that shit. So.
Oh, yeah. There's actually a Windham Council, right?
Oh, yeah.
Think you can loan me like $10? Think you can loan me like $20? Think you can just only hold like 20 till Friday?
Dude, I know we've talked about this before, but like natives don't have like cool castles like you can like trace ancestry to. Like there's like a mound like somewhere in Missouri.
The Echota Mounds.
The Echota Mounds, yeah. We can go there and
all the way.
It is sacred if you know what it is, but sometimes other people don't appreciate the mound of earth. You got to know the earth to. I'm about to cry. Don't get me talking about my mounds.
About your mounds.
Don't get me talking
your
about
mound
mounds.
builder fucking civilizations and.
I'm also Scottish too, so I probably got a couple like sheep shelters.
You're Scotch-Irish at heart.
Scots-Irish, yeah.
At heart.
I got a little bit of that Mick Elderberry in me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think that they know what you mean. We've vaguely explained it, but I don't think.
You know what? I'm just gonna give this mythical legend reteller. I'm drinking pop right now. Here are the fizzes. It's fine. It wasn't bad. I heard the sound.
Okay.
I know how bad my fizz can get.
You have the headphones.
Anyways, there's a mythical place called the McElderberry Valley where all these guys go and they do push-ups and they fuck Brazilian girls and make them pregnant. And then that's all that happens there, really. And they're all just doing protein shakes and they're just fucking doing one-arm push-ups.
Can you give context why it's called McElderberry Valley?
No, actually, nope. I want that to be the legend. That's all you need to know. Is that there is a legendary valley called McElderberry Valley, and from hence we will refer to cool people that have an intense passion and furious love for Latina booties and
fucking Tyler the Creator.
Oh, yeah.
And no, so have you seen the Knights of Tiranogue? Do you know what that was?
What'd you say?
The Knights of Tiranogue.
Tiranogue?
It's in Gaelic. It's not an English word.
Like Tiranogue.
Tiranogue. Drink a drive. Fucking beat your wife. Drink a drive. Beat your wife. That's how they sound in Ireland.
Go home to my wife named Maylee. Beat her with my old shillelagh.
But the Knights of Tiranogue was the Power Rangers. It was Power Rangers, but they did it filmed in Ireland, and they did it with Celtic mythology. There's a mixture like the
Power Rangers, but it's Celtic.
With Celtic mythology, and it's so fucking good. It's like this guy in
Do they have like horns? Do they have horned helmets?
They have.
I'm just imagining the Power Rangers like giant.
They got little short guys. They got little short like fucking like dwarves. Is dwarves the right word? We get canceled for that.
Midgets?
Can you say dwarves?
I don't know what you
Shut
should
the
say.
fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
There's one in here right now.
What? You?
Yeah, I'm the shortest guy in here. I'm actually 4'2". You can look at my driver's license right now.
I mean, I'm short too. I'm 5'6", like on average.
This is true. If you meet Mason in real life, Mason is actually 5'8". He's a little guy. He talks a lot of shit, but he's a little guy when you meet him.
Yeah, I would like for you to still look up to me when I speak to you.
How tall are you, Seth?
Shit, man. I'm like 5'6" or 5'7".
5'7", 5'7".
Yeah.
You should have lied.
No, no one's gonna check this shit.
Yeah,
You
lie.
just
No one
fucking
knows.
lie.
You know, in Guatemala, the average age of a man is 5'1". That's average.
Average age or height?
Or not? Yeah, the average age is
51.
5'1".
They're all 51-year-old men fucking sitting there.
51-year-old children, women. But no, yeah, they're the average height for a man is 5'1", and so that's average. There's hella like 4'10" dudes just walking around. Dude, my girlfriend's like 5'2", so she feels short as fuck. And so I told her, I was like, in Guatemala, you would be towering. You would be towering over everybody.
Do you think the Mayans were that short before the Spaniards came?
Yeah, because let me tell a little historical theory. They say that, I think I brought this up before.
Are they coming through on the fucking...
It's fun. You wanna know what's
Alright.
going on? There's like really like cutesy gay like cuddling happening, and I think it's awesome. It's kind of like when you hear the breeze from the meadow. That's how you know freedom is rung. It's rainbow streaks of light across our God.
This is a pro-LGBT podcast. Some
We're
people
really
say
pro
Some
everything.
people say
Like
too
we
pro.
will support damn near most things.
Legalize everything.
The Chinese Communist Party. We'll be for and against abortion. Depends on how you catch
Alcoholism.
me. Yeah.
We're pro-alcoholism.
You know, Israel, Palestine, I ain't make up my mind. You know what I'm saying?
Shut the fuck up.
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
No, I was on a roll. I was telling a story. Oh, I was talking about the short Mayans, dude.
Yeah, okay, so why are they that small?
They say that Neolithic hunter-gatherer people were taller on average around the world before people started eating hella corn. And then, to be fair, everyone remembers like, oh, back then when they say like 500 years ago, people were like 5'5". They're like super short. That's why doors were like short as fuck in like old
Little
ass
hobbit
buildings.
houses,
Yeah. People were just fucking hobbits walking around. Like a guy who was like 5'8", they're like, bro, that guy's tall as fuck, dude. What the fuck, man? They see a 6'2" guy, but it's a giant. He's a mythical creature, and that's where I think legends came.
They
from.
think Vikings. They said Vikings were like giants back then. Like,
Because on average they lived a more. They didn't grow tons of rice and things to eat. They ate a lot of like fish and stuff, dried meats and things. Most of their grains went to making beer. That's what most of the a lot of the grain. A lot of cultures around the world, any culture that develops grain also develops an alcoholic. Somebody let some rot in some water and figured out it gets you fucked up.
Except for Native Americans.
Nope.
You guys an alcohol?
So 8,000 years ago, corn is being developed from a plant called teosinte. It's like a tall, like, just little chode of a corn. And you'd be like, you can't even fucking eat this. And you can't. And it still grows out in, like, some canyon somewhere or something. And, but they figured out, and they found in some ancient pots, it was like beer residue, that these dudes are actually just making beer with this plant at first. And so they were growing it by their house so they can make this chicha. That's like the native Nahuatl Mexican Aztec word for this beer or something. But I'm sure different people call it different things. And they would drink this corn beer and residue would be left in pots. And then over the years, they were trying to grow fatter beer grains. And then it got edible over time. So everyone wondered, why would anyone start with such a small grain and make it into like an edible corn? There's no, like, the middle ground doesn't make sense.
The reason why is they wanted the surplus.
They wanted
to
it,
make
they're
alcohol.
using it for beer, and then it developed as a side grain.
What percentage of alcohol do you think it was at?
It's probably like like 1 to 5%, honestly. It was like an ancient form of brewing.
Like
know?
red,
it
like,
could
like,
even be a 0.5%. That
like
was average
mid
for,
'90s, like Reg, like 2000s Reggie, like weed.
like Reggie,
yeah,
yes, of beer,
yeah.
You gotta smoke a gallon to get, or smoke a gallon. That's what I just
Back
said.
in the day, you could smoke a fucking little bit of that brick weed, and then you could just be like a little dizzy. You just be dizzy and not high. You could just be nauseous.
You're
and
just nauseous.
sick.
You're like, whoa, my brain's fucked.
But you wouldn't be like
brain's
fucking.
hurting.
Nowadays, weed's like acid. Like every time you fucking do it, it's
But
like.
they say
fucking
when you start
ridiculous.
farming, you become shorter. The cultures became shorter. That's why people became so short around the world.
You
Like
know what
even
I
the
think?
Mesopotamians.
You know why I think they're so short?
Is it because they're gay?
No, because
No.
what the fuck? Why would you imply that about what you were saying that they're gay because they have a lisp?
Well,
Or saying because they're gay because they're short? What are you saying here, man? What?
I mean, hey, dude, as a gay,
I do know you are gay.
we're all. I thought, dude, we're bringing light to the LGBT community.
We are a group of queer comedians.
That's you know that. And what is it? What is the demonym for somebody from Tahlequah?
Talquayan?
A telequeer.
Talqueer.
Yeah, on Wikipedia, it technically is, and
You
it's
look it
spelled
up.
Queer. I think. Yeah.
The Talqueers.
Wikipedia. Yeah, we actually are. And you know what? That's cool,
And
man.
I think it should be the Talaquinians, but that's just the conservative gays.
Talaquinians?
That's just the conservative gays. They love everything. They just love LG, and that's it. Just
LG.
Yeah.
Let's keep it 80s gay. 80s gay.
The polo shirt gay.
And there was lesbian, gay, and then drag queens. That was pretty much it. Or like cross dressers.
Now there's
and
like
I think they
30
should be like
letters.
a street gang, but they just do the fucking scooters that are.
Where are the gay street gangs? That's what you know what?
The Scooter
I
Brothers.
was a fucking straight Southern Republican. I'm missing the gay street. In the 80s, we would go chase them with our cars. There's no more gay street gangs to go chase them around with our trucks no more. It's like, what's happening? Now they just walk around in the road. Now you gotta just cause a hate crime. Oops, didn't know I drink that much Jägermeister and caused a hate crime. Woo! Hey, man.
No, there was supposedly a lesbian biker gang that took over the downtown Tahlequah back in like the 70s.
They're still here.
They are.
They own the boutiques.
They're called what's the name of the, what's the name of the lesbian biker gang? Give me a lesbian biker name. The Carpet Munchers.
Fucking Great Nuts or some shit.
Great Nuts. What?
The Valley Drivers.
The Valley Drive.
The drivers of the Valley.
Because they drive in
The riders of the Valley.
The valleys are their vaginas.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't clear.
Yeah.
I wasn't
V and Valley. It's a kind of a perfect, you know.
I wasn't clear if that was what you meant or not.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
This one's fucking bombing already. This one's.
Yeah, dude.
I'm fucking around.
I fucking love lesbians.
I know you do, dude. Who's your favorite lesbian? Everybody. Who's your favorite lesbian? Start with Mason. Who's your favorite lesbian?
Favorite lesbian. Damn, I put me. Not. Do I just need an outside? Oh, like a public.
Do you need
Probably.
time?
You know some. You know what? You know someone I really think just does a good job for everybody. Is Caitlyn Jenner.
Wait, can you count? Does that count?
Well, he's still like fuck. Oh shit.
Oh, man.
Damn it. They're still like fucking girls, right? That's kind of lesbian.
That's not my business.
But they're a girl, right?
It's not.
Right?
Okay, so he's a woman, or she like.
They're fucking a girl.
But they believe in a tradition. They're into men because they believe in traditional marriage. They're against gay marriage.
I just think it's unique.
Right, but Caitlyn Jenner is against gay marriage.
Yeah, that's pretty weird, right? That's pretty weird.
Yeah, if you think
Because
about
they're
it.
gay.
It'd be weird.
Because if they're a girl,
it'd be weird if you transitioned and you still kept fucking women.
yeah, that's
It's like
lesbian.
you can't have
If you're a
both.
lesbian, if you're a woman now, and you're fucking a woman, I'm pretty sure that's a lesbian, right?
Like two negatives equals a positive.
It looks negative to me. Anything with
It's
Caitlyn
all
Jenner.
negative.
So wait, you didn't
Caitlyn
answer-
Jenner feels pretty
So
negative.
Caitlyn Jenner's your answer?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
My
Seth.
final answer, I'll lock it in. Oh, Caitlyn Jenner. Yeah.
Seth, who's your favorite lesbian?
My favorite lesbian. Oh shit, man! I want to say the only lesbian I can think of right now is like Ellen, but everyone hates her.
I was gonna say
Alright,
Ellen.
that's not an answer. Fuck Ellen.
Fuck Ellen. Okay,
Dude.
yeah.
Well, Ellen's my favorite to just... Dude, do you see the way she just...
Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster.
I hardly know
She was
her.
fucking awesome in Taxi Driver.
Dude, that's my favorite movies ever. I am actually Travis Bickle. I am literally actually the guy from Taxi Driver. I'm actually Ryan Gosling in Drive. I'm actually the Joker. I am literally actually the Joker in Joaquin Phoenix is the Joker. I'm actually Patrick Bateman in American
You're-
I'm
Psycho.
actually all these.
I'm actually Tyler Durden in Fight Club.
Joaquin
I'm
Phoenix,
actually
the best Native American actor.
Joaquin Phoenix is the greatest name actor
Of
of
all
all
time, I think.
Of all
Joaquin-
him and
Joaquin-
fucking Billy D. Williams
Billy D. and Billy Jack.
and Billy Tom McLaughlin.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you have Billy? Oh, now we have
I
to Billy
fucking
Jack.
love Billy
Why don't we ever
Jack.
explain Billy Jack on the fucking
Rage!
God damn.
Rage! What's up, Rage? AKA Rajay, AKA...
Rajay.
I'm also called the Alchemist.
The Alchemist. Alchemist. What you got to say? What's up, weed flavor? I shouldn't say what you got to say. Hey, what do you think about Uzbekistan? Hey, what do you think?
I'm kicking homie off the couch so I can play Apex.
Alright, let's make some room for Seth.
Oh, yeah. Let's scooch over a little bit. Wait, Rage, what do you think about Uzbekistan?
What the fuck is Uzbekistan?
That's a country. That's a
I
real
know it
place.
is, but what do I think about it? In what context?
Like in general, is it like a cool, interesting culture? Like, do you think of their food at all?
I don't know much about it.
I mean, I think it's a mysterious country. I think it's some place I'd like to just figure out what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't
All the
fucking know.
stands. I think some of them are scary, but I think the idea is all the stands. I feel like just nobody's worried about Uzbekistan.
That's the one that doesn't have any nukes. It doesn't have any.
I
Like,
don't. I
genocides,
feel
it
like
doesn't
they
have
might
any
just be
major
like
fucking
chilling.
issues.
I feel like it's probably chill.
Is Uzbekistan your favorite stand?
It's probably one of the top. One of the
Mine's
top three stands.
Eminem.
Eminem.
Eminem
Mine's
song.
Stanley.
What is it?
Stanley.
Stanley's my favorite stand.
Stanley Steamer.
Stanley Steamer is my.
Stanley Steamer, dude. Stanley Steamer, I hardly know her.
dude. That's Stanley Steamer. That's what we called back in the 80s.
If you see his old commercial, he's rolling that giant blunt from the carpet.
He's got the breezy going on the fucking
I'm gonna
carpet.
shove this up your grandma.
He's like, I'm gonna smoke a blow, and then I'm gonna just do.
I'm gonna drive up your grandma's valley. I'm gonna steam your grandma's carpets.
Dude, I never got that because like if you have a carpet that's dirty, why don't you just like dust that shit off?
Why don't you just tear it out?
Like, yeah, why do you still have it? Why do you have carpet?
Dude, just have a plywood floor, dude.
It's honestly plywood floors are some of the best people
I
in.
kinda like plywood.
Plywood floors are some of the best people stand on top
Humble.
of them.
You know what? I
Plywood
think,
floors are the best people
I think
in.
dirt floors are underrated.
Dirt floors? Is that where you were born? Was on a dirt floor?
Spiritually.
Spiritually?
I was born in Hastings.
Me too.
Yeah.
Probably.
I was born in a movie store, a movie store, a franchise bookstore in Muskogee, Hastings. That's where I was born. I was born in like the naughty manga aisle.
The hentai aisle?
Yeah, the hentai. Ooh, yeah.
The shoji.
I was born
aisle.
into the manger of tentacles, man.
This is true, but Jesus was actually Japanese. Jesus was actually, his real name was Jihiro Hito.
His real name is Jesus.
His real name was, I'm not going to say it. His real name was...
Go ahead and say it.
I was going to do a racist stereotype of Asian people.
I thought...
That's what I was about to do, but I decided to stop myself.
You're about to Shane Gillis it?
Before I fucking canceled the whole goddamn show. Before I ended up ruining this into the perfect thing.
Oh, man. Okay, would you rather live on like a plywood floor or on a dirt floor? If you had to build like a cool cabin out in the forest and you wanted a low budget floor on your bushcraft adventure into the forest to build a cabin off the grid, would you go with like a plywood floor or a dirt floor?
I would say I would have to go with a dirt floor because
dirt floor?
you can mound and do different stuff with it.
That's what I'm saying. Clay and dirt, you can get. It's expensive, man. You want to keep talking about dirt in the podcast? Cole?
Bro, there's nothing more interesting than dirt.
Really?
There's nothing
We
more
could
interesting than
expand
dirt.
on
The
dirt
other day,
industry.
my boss he had a grass driveway, and then he paid I think he said $50 a ton or half a ton or some shit for dirt. And it's like bring fucking dirt.
Like,
out
was it
from
high
the big-
quality, good compost type dirt? Or was
dirt.
it like mid?
How do I fucking know? It's fucking dirt. I'm not a dirt expert.
I'm a dirt
what the
connoisseur,
fuck?
dude. You ever heard of Tierra Preta?
What'd you call me?
Dude, I can say it. I can say it. It means pretty Middle Eastern. What did I say? Tierra Prieta? It kind of sound like Turca Pretty a little bit in my head. Okay, anyways, Terra Prieta. Apparently, as they're cutting down the jungle in the Amazon right now, it turns out it had been cut down once before. But where they're cutting it down in certain areas where native people lived in the past, there's like this really thick layer of like black dirt and otherwise pretty unfertile rainforest, full of like really red unfertile dirt. And it turned and this dirt is full of like bits of pottery and corn cobs and pieces of food and leftover bones and trash from human use. And they found mounds and walkways and ridges and shit. It's pretty wild. And it has this really fertile dirt. And so as these farmers and people have been coming back up the Amazon in these rivers, they search out and they call it Tierra Indio, which means like Indian dirt, or Tierra Preta, which means like black dirt.
Not the good dirt, but that dirty dirt.
That good shit. That really bluesy.
Okay, so I gave you a cup full of the Indian dirt and a cup full of the European dirt, and I put them in the same thing. I mixed them. I made you pick it out grain by grain. Could you do it?
Grain by grain?
Yeah.
I'd sniff it out. Hey, but you know that dirt kind of represents me. If that dirt came from Scott,
There's a little bit of elderberry
that kind
valley.
of is what I'm doing.
If
you get a little McElderberry, you get a little bit of like fucking Cherokee County, and you throw it in the. Oh, not Cherokee County, Terra Prieta. I don't know.
Okay, so Seth, I do have a question. I got told that I have no balls if I fucking don't ask you this, and so if you hit me, just like try to aim for like the lower part of the body, whatever. When you wake up in the morning, do you feel Asian?
Do I feel Asian? I feel Asian every second of every day. Especially if I'm drunk and I'm like, my eyes are half closed.
When the sun hits your eyes and you have to squint, do you feel more in touch with your people? Do you feel more fucking...
Well, honestly, I try and live in like two separate worlds. So my eyes often do this Forrest Whitaker thing where one's open, one's closed.
I'm half woke.
I'm half woke. I can get some of it, but not all of it.
So, as a local Asian Forrest Whitaker, do you have any really like upbringing or any motivational speeches, planned moving forward?
motivational speeches.
Yeah,
no,
can you give us
no.
actually, can you off the top of your head just rattle a perfect speech off there?
Just
Can you just do that out your ass? Just pull a perfect speech out your fucking ass right now.
No, I mean I can always try,
No.
but it's going to be shit. It is going to be shit.
Oh, well, let's go into a little bit on that. So where are you from, Seth?
Where am I from? I was born in Hastings.
Born at Hastings.
That's right.
Yeah.
Most of the people here were born
At the
Hastings.
book and movie
Most of
store
the
in
fucking-
Muskogee. At the book and
No,
movie
yeah,
store.
yeah. I was fucking bored in
They
the
closed it
fucking
down.
poser skateboard lane where all those skateboards
Yeah.
were shit. You do one kickflip
Yeah.
and it just breaks
Snaps
in the
it,
middle.
focus it,
I was
fucking
born
focused it right
yeah.
there.
I was born in the sexy manga aisle, so I feel you, brother.
But yeah, what am I? I'm a mutt. So I'm half native, and the rest I'm kind of native, but it's Alaskan native. It's like
Right.
Inuit. A lot of people call it Eskimo, but that's kind of a slur.
Snow Mexicans. Yeah.
Snow Mexicans. That's
Yeah,
my
yeah. Just so we're clear.
But Inuit is like your term for.
Yeah, that's my term anyway. And then the rest I'm white. I'm like, I don't know. I'm German, which is probably why I like beer a lot. But anyway, but my last name is like oddly Scottish. I don't know where that came from.
The Windham clan, yeah.
Windham.
Well, what it was is on the last one, Hunter was talking about how some Native Americans got assigned Scottish or Irish names at some point during the removal.
There's a lot of Scottish people around the Cherokees, especially.
No. The thing was like, okay, so women and
Where
in
did your
general,
women
they
like
couldn't
come from?
they
Yeah.
couldn't own property, right? So they had to have men to own it for them, and as soon as that happened, they just like, oh, they're killed them, and it was really fucked up. But that's where a lot of these last names come from. That's not original.
Yeah, that's true.
It is.
It's crazy to think of how, like, because, a lot of names have that, if your last name is, like, if you're, like, a white guy and your last name's, like, Fisher or Farmer, like, you can be sure that one of your ancestors did one of those things.
Exactly.
But then they come over here and, like, Europe, or, like, when Europeans come over, they would just put native, or, like, European names on natives. They'd be like, you're Hunter Miller. And Hunter Miller's, like, he's, like, full-blood.
Yeah. Miller.
Yeah. Like, I think his grandpa was the first Miller. He was just given that at, like, a school or something.
Yeah. That's what I think.
Tragic story, but
It is.
but now we have our blessing. Hey, we're doing this in honor of Hunter Miller to a degree.
Who could not be here?
He
today.
said he was sick.
Because of
That motherfucker
AIDS.
was hungover.
Because of AIDS.
Oh, AIDS.
That's what he
At
said.
the- at the-
I have AIDS, guys. I can't go.
Last time at the bar, I told him my hangover cure, and he didn't believe it.
What was it?
Okay, so my hangover cure is 32 ounces of water, a can of pop, and if you have it, like a Pedialyte or like an energy drink or some shit.
Like a Gatorade or
Yeah,
something?
and if you're absolutely like desperate, just a little bit of Valium.
Well, then,
That works. That works.
not really
Enough
nothing
will do
out.
it too. Enough
Take
will
the
do it,
demons
too.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever heard of you ever heard of trepanning?
Japan, no.
Yeah.
What's that?
To trepan, it means to knock a hole in someone's head for like an ancient surgery to remove a piece of the bone. They say, old archaeologists say, oh, haha, they would like let the ghosts out. But then it turns out it would actually relieve pressure on people's brains. And there's thousands of skulls.
Like, my headache went away. I'm
Yeah.
dumber now, but
but they lived a few more years.
You might have forgot 4th grade, but
There's like fucking like beer barley hops growing out of it. There's like we thought we would do something with it. We put a seed in there.
could you imagine?
Like that guy's growing shrooms.
You're an
This guy.
alcoholic. You're an alcoholic back in the day, and you're like, all right, I'm an alcoholic. What can I do? And like, all right, so we can just stop drinking. We're gonna cut a hole in your fucking head, and we're gonna pull some of your brains. Like, whoa! I'll just keep drinking. I'll just keep drinking. I'll just stay fucking. I'll just stay trash and hit my fucking kids and all
You're
this.
just like
Yeah.
fucking mainlining it.
Oh my
So
God.
if you, Mason, if you were born in the 50s, how quickly would you have gotten a lobotomy?
A lobotomy, I'd probably give it a minute, I'd check it out.
No,
And
I
then-
mean forcefully. I'm assuming for all sitting in this room, we probably would have gotten one pretty quickly.
a lobotomy, I feel like I would have, it would have taken a while to get me, you know what I mean? I would have been...
They would have been on the line for a little bit.
I'll be
You
on
may
a
not
little
need it. Let's try the shock therapy.
I'm
for a
26
bit.
now, I'd probably be able to hold out for a few more years, you know what I mean?
Tom Waits said.
Once I hit 30, I'll probably slip up by the time,
Tom Waits.
Knowing me, I'll be taking a dab. What?
Tom Waits said he'd rather have a ball in front of me than a frontal lobotomy.
Tom Lake? Who?
Tom Waits.
Tom Waity?
Tom
What the fuck
Waits.
is Tom Waits?
Tom
You know what the fuck? You know who Tom Waits is?
Waits?
Well, he was like a folk singer or like a songwriter from the 60s and 70s, but he had a quote where he's like, I'd rather have a ball in front of me than a frontal lobotomy.
I don't have a
folk,
ball in
you
front
mean
of
the
me.
worst genre
Instead
of music?
ball-
Well, I mean, it's up there. It's up there with EDM.
It's up there.
You still got an extension cord?
Extension
Tyler,
cord.
so the
I was
topic
about to
is,
say.
There's
if
a
this
power
was the
strip
50s,
right
how
there.
quickly would you have been forced to
Okay.
lobotomize?
That's good.
How? Yeah.
Like,
Or like
are you
45
asking how
minutes.
long would it take before they got you? And
Yeah,
put-
what age would you,
put
like, how
fingers
long
in
would
your
you have
brain?
made it before you got Rosemary Kennedy?
Not long.
No, I feel like back then for us it would not take much. Like if we complained our Salisbury steak was too fatty, like they would lobotomize us. Like,
Yep.
I'd probably yell at a white lady and
It's
get
behind
taken
TV.
in real quick.
I probably like walk.
Your second fight at Ned's are like, just fucking do
They're taking it out.
Now you guys
Now,
know
there's only
me.
two options in the 50s. You yell at a white lady and get lobotomized, or you yell at a white lady and become president. So.
I'd definitely be president.
Or
If
you
it
could,
was the 1950s.
or you could fake needing a wheelchair and run for like 3 terms.
Yeah, you could do that one time.
Imagine the president going back in time with a time machine, and they send him back to like the caveman times, and then they send Joe Biden to a bunch of like Neanderthals, and he says, "Hey, I'm the president." What do you think? And the Neanderthals just see him
How'd
go,
you get this
"Whoa."
old? How'd you fucking live
They
this
just
long?
they don't know what a suit is. They see this little button. Like,
Okay, you get sent back to like, I don't know, 17.
send me back. Send me back.
You
one
get
more
sent
time.
back to like
I
1350s.
love this game. 1350s.
You get sent back to a random village, like a random tribe in West Virginia.
West Virginia. That's. I'd probably.
Right.
I'd probably be.
What are the
some
three? What are the
retarded
three
that
things
Yeah.
you're taking with you to make them think you're a god?
I'm taking with me to think I'm a god. Probably a gun would be pretty cool.
Johnny Walker Black Label.
Huh?
Johnny Walker Black Label. Johnny Walker Black Label.
Probably like a 30-pack of Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
A lighter.
Ah, shit.
A lighter would be
Is it
cool.
gonna reach?
I would.
What about like one of those like RC helicopters?
Just a drone.
Yeah.
Take a drone, dude.
I'd be like, yo, check this out, and I put goggles on and just start controlling.
All right,
the
hear me
whole-
out, hear me
I control a bird.
I'm rolling up with an Apache helicopter.
No, dude, that's I
Some-
didn't know if I could
some
choose that.
fuel- some
I thought it'd be
fuel
like
tanks.
3 things. I thought I was stretching it in my drone.
Some fuel tanks, and like a 5-gram Hefe cart, like live resin. Like I'm
You're
gonna
just
show
gonna
up.
get 'em high?
I'm just gonna jump out out the Apache, and be like, "I am your god," and just make them take a blinker.
Nobody would come to you in a helicopter. You're just coming down trying to land. They're like, what the fuck is that? There's like only a few men brave enough to shoot at you with a bow. Nobody, and you're like trying to hand them a little pink little vape. It's raspberry flavored.
Just pick up a raspberry, and be like,
They would think one of the Anikatani came and tried to kill him. Man. Hunter talked about that in the last episode.
Yeah, he did. He sounded real smart for like 5 seconds there.
Dude, I was so
He
proud
sounded
of him.
real fucking
I was
smart.
so fucking proud of Hunter.
He actually do name drop some
See ya,
important
boss.
Cherokee cultural. See, man.
Good night, everybody.
Man, I miss Hunter.
Why? What happened?
He's just,
Are you guys cool?
huh?
Something happened?
Yeah, dude, he's not
Oh,
here.
I forgot. I fell asleep over at Allie's house, and then Allie took my phone
I
while I
know,
was
I
asleep
know,
and
it's
sent
so
Koreans
funny.
a message that I love you, and then I just hope you weren't mad about that.
No, me
yeah.
and Pretty just saw it and laughed.
It's like, I got him.
Allie, yeah.
Does that, I
Yeah, she
guess.
does, yeah.
Does that shit. No, all that shit's okay. Hey, Seth, where do you work?
I work for the county right now. I'm working for the courthouse.
So do you have to pretend to like cops, or do you just like face to
No,
how do you
I don't
see?
have to pretend to do anything. I just, I'm just like one of those modern guys that's like, hey, I know there's some shitty cops, and I know there's some pretty like nice cops because I've like experienced a few of them.
Mhm.
So I just kind of, I'm not neither here nor there on anything.
What's the shittiest cop you've seen?
The
If you know what I'm
shittiest
saying.
cop I've seen, there's this one cop, I'm not gonna name drop,
Right.
but anyway, like, he will, this is just stuff I've heard,
Go
but
ahead.
I've heard, it's OHP, because that's, and I hear that he will just, like, he's really looking out for, like, people, like, not wearing seatbelts,
Ooh.
and he's, like, you know, busted tail light and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I just think you should, like, just give people a chance, because, you know, God forbid poor people have anything. And, of course, some people, you know, they have to take off work and do shit like that.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
It's not a situation where you can drive where it's legal, but like most of the time, what you're dealing with is like traffic citations and stuff.
I do a little bit of everything.
Okay.
So I'm like basically I'm a court runner.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have to wear like nice shoes for it? Do you wear like New Balances? What do you rock?
No, I just rock what I usually wear with just like a nice polo or something.
Okay.
You know what I
okay.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
time a cop fingered me, but I did finger him first.
Do you have probable cause?
Probable cause to finger me?
Yeah.
Probably when I caused him to be fingered.
It sounds like that was a gay thing.
That's how you have to navigate the legal.
Yo, this one
legal
time
area.
at the glory hole. That's it. That's just the story.
It's the beginning and the
Glory hole
end.
at El Zarape. There's a glory hole at El Zarape.
No, there is not.
There is, dude.
Really?
Go in the bathroom at El Zarape.
Yeah, go in the stall and just wait.
Dude, yeah, Justin Clayton puts his penis in it.
Who is that?
He's my boy. He's like, he's my friend.
Okay, give him a
Just-
shout
Okay,
out.
but is it
Shout out
only
Justin
men?
Clayton. Yeah,
Is it
yeah.
the men's bathroom? Like, is it only?
No,
men?
it comes out from the kitchen, like a guy from the kitchen.
What the fuck?
It's usually Justin Clayton. It's
There's
usually
just a
Justin
dick in the
Clayton.
wall.
saying
Wait,
his
there's
name,
just
but
a
you're
dick
clear that's
hanging
the guy
out
put
the
his dick out of the
wall.
hole.
There's just this dude posted up.
Hey, no, I will say,
24/7 dick
El
in the hole.
Zarape is probably one of the good. I love El Zarape, dude. I eat there all the time. But there is a glory hole there, dude, and it's Justin Clayton putting his penis in there, dude.
Do you feel like you should pay more for places like Glory Hole or less?
I think, at a place like El Zarape with a moderate price for like a good quality meal, I
A
think
family
the
restaurant.
complimentary glory hole kind of just goes with the whole deal. That's what I say. Honestly, Talpa has some of the finest eating you can find anywhere on the planet, damn.
That is not fucking true.
Where are you gonna
Let's
find
not
a
start
Steven
this
special?
conversation up again.
Where are you gonna find a Steven special anywhere else in the whole planet?
Most Mexican restaurants.
What is a Steven special?
Oh my god.
I knew this guy named Steven, and he'd go and come on some rice. And
He's just busting nut all over some rice and some chicken, and then they served it to you for like
for a good quality price.
Yeah, for like $7.
For like $7.99.
Yeah.
About $8.18.
That shit was it's a local delicacy.
You
It's
really
just
could.
nut and chicken and rice.
Yeah.
It's just fucking.
If you're like
They call it white sauce, but that
Yeah, you know what's up.
I didn't know Steven was so special.
I didn't know cum could taste that good.
I didn't know cum could taste that good. That should be a fucking logo.
I didn't know cum could be that good.
Didn't know cum could be that good. No. Damn, we're so fucking good.
Dude, I wish
We're
we
gonna
were
get
better.
canceled so fast.
Hard's not even here to say it.
Yeah, so I had
He's
to.
not
I had
here
to
to say it.
I had to be his peg leg, dude. If I cut my leg off, dude. Wait, Seth. If you had your leg cut off in a horrific accident, could I carve you like a cool peg leg?
fuck yeah, you could.
I would
dude.
totally.
cut your leg.
I'm dying
Yeah.
for. Okay, I don't want anybody to lose their leg, but as a woodworker, one of my finest and happiest
If
creations would be.
any
if
of y'all get into an accident and you lose a limb, can I cook it?
Can you cook it? Actually, yeah. That would actually be pretty
you can
sick.
ask to
I'll
keep
bring it
it.
over to the podcast. You gonna cook it on the podcast?
Yeah.
We'll do a video. Cook
If
it
it's
with
like
rage.
armor leg,
And
you
it's
can just
my
do
whole
tacos.
fucking leg. I have tattoos on my thigh too. That would fucking look tight.
Well, it's have to like.
I think like, these are only the ladies
Ladies,
see
so
these
they-
tats. I'm like, nah, it's for everybody. What'd you say?
We don't want to eat anything with tattoos. It's said to give like poor taste.
Oh, you can keep it on there for like the aesthetics. You know what I mean? Cut it off and
We'll
then
just
reattach
crisp it up like
after.
chicharron.
Oh, chicharron, yeah.
Pork
We'll do
rinds?
that, Yeah. We'll make some pork rinds
I
on my
like pork rinds.
tattoos.
I'll flip some pork rinds.
You know how to say tattoo in Spanish?
How do you say tattoo?
Tattoo.
Tattoo.
Yeah.
That's kind of like
No,
lighter.
it's a tatuaje.
Isn't lighter like lighter?
Encendedor.
That sounds like they just say lighter. I bet they just say lighter. That's easier.
Like lighter.
Donde está la lighter?
Beak.
Mason, how do you feel about Andrew Tate?
Andrew Tate.
Oh,
I
fuck.
think he's kind of like a reflection of the modern male struggles in this world. You know what I mean? I feel like he's real relatable as a British Romanian son of a chess player. Or whatever the fuck's going on. I'm pretty sure he's an alien. But you know what? Aren't we all a little spacey?
So do you kind of like
Yeah.
support him?
Yeah.
You
What
like
is that?
Andrew Tate?
You don't support anything.
I'll come to him sometimes, but really I don't think about it too much. About the politics. I don't like to.
And what's your view on DJ Khaled?
DJ Khaled's pretty fat, but I like him. He's in like a good, jolly way.
Are we interviewing Mason
Okay,
right now?
so what is it about men who
Stupid.
don't eat
What the
pussy
fuck?
that get your attention?
Huh?
What is it about men who don't eat pussy that get your attention?
Men that don't eat pussy that
What the
get
fuck?
my attention? Men that don't eat pussy that...
Both of those women
they don't
are
get
very
throat
open
cancer.
about the fact that men don't go down when
I
they
got
think
that.
about
I got
women.
that.
Wait, I'm still trying to...
That's the only link between those two men, is that they
DJ
both...
Khaled?
DJ Khaled and Andrew Tate have both stated that they will never go down on a woman because it's a woman's place to
Neither
go
does
down
Tony
on a man.
Soprano.
Yeah, exactly.
Tony
That's
Soprano
fucking wrong.
doesn't.
Cooney-
A man's place is his head between a woman's thighs.
Where you're putting that out, beating
Yeah.
our asses.
I think he
dude.
was.
Is
I
gonna
think he
fucking
likes
get-
the high tier that it puts him on. He's like, he said, if you're gonna get this,
to do it.
you got to be like a star. You know
Right,
what I
you
mean?
make you even work for it.
You got to be respect on that. You know what I mean? Because Cooney a diamond, Oklahoma kid, rip. Look him up
Wait.
on Spotify.
So, okay, like, normally whenever the dude's, like, really into eating pussy, he has, like, a little dick, and he can't fucking, like, actually get the job done. Like, that's usually what the fuck that is.
Uh-huh.
But the
Wait, what the
implication
fuck?
there-
No, that's bullshit.
Usually that's what that is.
That's
usually what that is.
bullshit.
That's usually what that is. That's usually what that
Damn,
is.
y'all never been waterboarded before.
Yeah,
huh?
dude.
I am part Lebanese, and I can say that if I was waterboarded...
You've never,
so
you've
you
never
think-
had a woman squirt on your face while going down?
I never
on
had
her?
one piss on me, no. I never had one piss on me.
You think DJ Khaled has a big dick then?
No.
Absolutely not. My man is rocking the skinniest, smallest dick in
Wait,
the
did you
world.
see it?
Fuck no.
Well,
That'd be kind of gay if he did.
Cause he don't eat pussy.
So his peak.
That's the biggest small dick
She's
in
like, why are
the
you eating
world.
me out again? He's like, another one.
His quote was, a woman's place is kneeling before her king. Or some shit like that. Like some real dumbass shit.
Yeah, dude. I'm a medieval
I
peasant.
don't even
I
think-
support that.
I don't think half the people that listen to this know DJ Khaled is.
DJ Khaled, he's kind of like a
I
symbol
put
of the
disrespect
modern
on
male
his name, so I
struggles
say his
of my
name
modern.
properly. It's DJ Khalid.
No, I think it's
It's Khaled.
He
I've
says
heard him say-
DJ
I've heard him
Khaled.
I say-
DJ Khaled.
I
I've
say
heard
Khalid
that.
the
Like
fuck out of it.
Khalid.
Yeah.
He used to go by Arab Attack before 9/11 in the late 90s. He changed it. He did. Look
Before
it
they
up.
blew up.
Yeah,
Before
yeah.
they got big. Before they
he-
blew up and got big, yeah.
Before Osama got big. Oh, speaking of that, Marry, Fuck, Kill, Seth. Let me see that list again. Let me see
Yeah,
that list
they're
again.
good, they're good, they're good, they're good.
Seth, I really love this game a little too much, and I get a little sadistic with it. We're gonna go down the list. Okay, Marry, Fuck, Kill. Osama bin Laden, Moses of the Bible, or the Last Mohican.
Fuck, man. Okay, I feel like I would kill Osama
You kill.
because
Have you heard him sing Poker Face?
Osama?
We're
There's a-
married.
we
I'm
have
marrying.
videos.
It's a marry on that one for sure.
Really? Like he's the reason for we have the fucking Patriot Act and no one has any freedom
That
anymore.
is pretty good.
Republican.
So
That's
I'll
pretty
probably
we have
kill
to
him
think
because
that.
of that. I'd probably marry Saddam. Did you say you
No,
said
Moses
Saddam.
of the Bible. It's sorry. Let me look here. Osama bin Laden, Moses of the Bible,
And the last one.
and the last Mohican.
Nail Day Lewis.
Okay, I think fuck. I would. Okay, I'm just gonna get that so I'd fuck the last Mohican.
You make one more. One more Mohican. One more Mohican.
Wasn't the last Mohican a man?
Yeah.
And then I'd probably.
But
marry
How are
four.
you? He actually didn't qualify. Who? Sir, he could have been.
I thought you were just quoting the movie. I thought you were just saying. part about the movie.
I'm really saying some crazy off the wall shit right here.
We're really going out there. We're
All right,
really
all right.
going-
So you're fucking okay. So if you're fucking the last Mohican and you're marrying Moses of the Bible,
I'm marrying
he's
Moses.
preaching to you all the time.
All right, you
he's
know what?
cracking rocks in half for no damn reason.
All right, he's like keeps trying. He's like.
He's
always bringing
sticks
pears
and
to the
snakes.
animals.
He's
in
like,
the
let me tell you
house.
about circumcision. All right.
He's trying to cut your pee-pee. What the hell's going on there?
Let me go get my
Wow,
rock scissors.
okay, so
my
you're gonna-
fucking Flintstone scissors.
Do you okay. So now we're at like okay. I kind of honestly.
Fucked up.
You know what? I feel like those
maybe
are
you
good
should.
answers.
What if you married Osama?
What if I married Osama?
Well, you can't ask him the question and give him suggestions.
No,
how to answer
I
the
know, but
question.
like let's expand on this because it sounded easy at
All right,
first.
well, let's change the dynamic. He's married to me, okay? He's married to me.
Oh, that's true. Osama.
He's my bitch.
Osama bin
He's
Laden.
my bitch.
He's your first virgin of the 72.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
He was not a virgin.
His butt, dude. He has a pure.
He had a bunch
Can you imagine how clean Osama's been? He has
Can
never
you imagine
been.
how hairy? What are you talking about?
I
Look at that
can.
man's face.
No, like if
No,
I
no,
come,
like it's like he's never been probably butt fucked brutally.
no, like
Why
if
are
I
you
come
making
home
assumptions?
drunk- If I
Because I assume as a like a
I
really.
said, get the Ouija board. Let's find the fuck out.
Well, what do you think, Seth?
like if I like come home drunk, I'm like I'm going 0 dark 30 on you.
No, Seth, not tonight, please. Just Seth fucking
I'm
the
sorry.
shit out of him.
I got the knife.
Oh, you gotta wear like you gotta wear like some American ass shit the whole time.
Yeah.
You ever just chained in the bedroom?
Chubby Keith's playing in the background.
An American flag T-shirt with the American flag swimming pants.
Jesus.
I got a bandana
And
with
the
America
fucking
on
truck,
it.
yeah,
Yes,
with
yeah.
a trucker hat on top, make America great again.
Like, don't tread on me.
Treading on that ass. Treading on.
Dude, no, there's nothing more native. Dude, no, just as God made you naked, there's nothing more American than that, dude.
Sorry, I don't want to be.
Okay, so we're killing Moses.
We're killing Moses.
We're fucking
He changed his
Osama.
mind.
We also are fucking the last Mohican. That's what Seth is also doing.
You're fucking Osama and the last one you get at the same time. You skipped the married part.
No, he is still gonna get to the marriage. Okay, that was actually a pretty fun round. Okay. Hey, Rage. Let's play around with you real quick. Okay, Rage. Would you? Okay, you ready for a kill? Danny Trejo. You know who that is?
Yeah.
Of Machete or Machete Kills. And then there's a
Or
few other
Spy
ones.
Kids fame.
Spy Kids. That's a good one. Helen Keller. Or a sensual bonobo. One that's in touch with their feelings. A bonobo is a closely related primate to us. It's still like a chimpanzee, but sexier is what I've
I'm
heard.
killing the bonobo.
Goddamn!
You're what?
Killing the bonobo.
You wouldn't give it a shot?
That bonobo is so sweet and tender-hearted and in touch with their feelings.
Shot to the head.
They would stroke you to bed, dude. Not sexually, sensually is what I'm saying. Like they
Shot
would,
to
they
the
would,
back
he
of
would
the
run
head.
he'd run his little nubby finger, daddy's little nubby fingers through your hair, like sweetly to sleep.
No.
And seeing you go, they go, ooh, 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 ooh.
No, I'm putting a banana in the other direction and a shotgun to the
Oh my
back.
god.
Now you get a banana
Nice
when
to
you're
just
done.
look at the river, George. Just picture
Yeah.
the rabbits. Just picture the rabbits, George.
Oh, so you're killing the bonobo?
Marrying Danny Trejo because he has not only a taco truck but also a donut shop, and I went in on that money.
That's a good
Just
And
a minute,
I'm
prison.
fucking the shit out of Helen Keller.
What the fuck?
Wait, let's do it. Okay, wait.
Girl.
No one's gonna hear this.
Show lips.
Okay.
You hear that? We're talking with your lips. I said that.
Let's do a reenactment of Helen Keller being told that she's being forced to fuck for marry, fuck, kill. But you have to describe.
Okay, so I'll be
Okay.
Helen Keller.
No, I want to be Helen
Keller.
Keller. You're
Okay.
the guy describing what's happening, and Seth, you're
Twice.
the person that has to do
Nobo.
sign language in my hand and tell me, and then you have to talk about my expression. So here's me. Just
Colada.
tap me in the tap me.
Peach
Tap
colada
me,
from
Seth.
now on.
Peach one crazy.
What? Oh, guess the appearance from Caden.
What's happening, Cole, right now?
Danny
okay,
Trejo,
so
Helen Keller, or a
you
sensual
need
bonobo.
to fuck
But no, what the fuck is
this
a bonobo?
guy. You need to go upstairs and fuck
I
this
said
guy.
kill
You need
the
to go
monkey.
upstairs and suck his dick and make him come so hard that he comes twice. And then when he comes one time, he
like
comes a
fucking
second
anymore.
time. And then when he comes a second time, he might come a third time, but he needs a break. And you need to fuck him so good that you pee on him. You need to pee on him and call him your daddy. And you need to go and you need to fuck him and you need to go.
She's just blind, deaf, and shivering right now. Being told all of this.
Seth, why'd you say all that? What the fuck, man? What the fuck? I can't believe you signed that. I didn't know your language was that. I didn't know.
She says, "Fuck."
Okay. Hey,
That's
while
the only
we're-
thing she's ever
this is something I want to
Ever in
cover.
her whole life.
This is something I want to cover a little bit. Do you know about Martha's Vineyard sign language?
Is that where your parents get divorced and then try and get married again and they go to Martha's Vineyard
Close
and your
enough.
little brother's born?
Close enough. Okay, so back in the day.
'Cause that's Eli, my little brother. That's what happened.
Wait,
My-
what?
my parents
Wait,
were-
what?
My parents tried to rekindle. My Eli and my little brother, he was a let's make this work baby with my parents. He was a let's put all this
He was a
email infidelity behind us and let's go to Martha's Vineyard and start anew. And then that's how my little brother's born. It's a
Okay.
beautiful place.
So on Martha's Vineyard, there was
I'm
this
a
thing.
Martha's Vineyard baby. Dude.
There was
He's a little
this-
grape from Martha's Vineyard.
From Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Okay, there was this thing that happened back in the day. Martha's Vineyard, a little island, right, off the coast of the East
Yeah.
Coast. So what it was back in the day, before there was
Before
death.
pre-Martha?
So let's talk. Let's hold on.
Are we
I watched
post
this.
Martha or pre-Martha?
I thought it was really interesting, and there was a lot of things. And there's one part about I need your input on. I thought it was interesting, but I just want to repeat it a little because I heard it on a different podcast. Not that I'm stealing it, but I thought this was interesting.
Okay.
But
Let's
what
do it.
was is that okay? There was deaf people, right? And not before Helen Keller, but there was like deaf people, and people were deaf historically, and they didn't have a language. They didn't have signing, like the ability to fucking like communicate with each other.
They were just
so
like
what would
dumb.
happen is signs would go on between like the families of people that were deaf. Is that you'd have each your own individual sign language in the families, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then there was one guy in France, and he figured out a way that he could communicate with French deaf people, and they could translate to indirect French, right? And then a dude from America came, and then he went and he observed him do that, and he taught the French guy English. And they figured out sort of way to do sign language. But there was 2 sign languages in America before the French guy did. And so everyone thinks that American Sign Language is a direct translation of English to fucking deaf or whatever the fuck. But it's not. It's not a direct translation. It's actually 3 different... It's the French Sign Language, it's the Great Plains Native American Sign Language, it's the Martha's Vineyard Sign Language. So what it was is in Martha's Vineyard, there was this weird thing. Before it got big, the genetic pool was so small that it was 1 in like 20, like 15 fucking people were deaf. So there was an entire sign language that was developed just around the island that almost everyone spoke because it was so common before American Sign Language. So there was a whole community within, well, I mean not inbred, but like fucking, there wasn't a big genetic pool, I guess is what I'm implying, right? There wasn't.
Do they have like the
of,
hoy-toy kind of talk?
Maybe in fucking signs, maybe in like verb, like physical fucking whatever. But they had this as their language, and then there was this other language called the Great Plains Sign Language. I didn't know about this.
Yeah,
But the tribes,
yeah.
So the tribes from the north, like from Canada all the way into like Mexico,
Northern Mexico,
had this thing. And in movies, whenever we see the signs, it's like whenever the natives are about to like sneak up on somebody, like you see them walking their fingers, boop 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 boop. Like you see that, but actually what it was is a way for other tribes to communicate. It was sort of a trade thing. So ASL took fucking the French Sign Language and the Martha's Vineyard Sign Language and the Plains Sign Language, and that's what it is. It's not a direct translation to English. It's like, and before that, they just considered you fucking crazy and you weren't able to communicate with anyone. It was like this weird, oppressive...
You know what's crazy? My little brother's a Martha's Vineyard baby, and my other brother ended up becoming...
Deaf?
No, Jaden does sign language for college. He got a degree in sign language studies, and he's a professional interpreter.
I didn't know that.
That's what he got a degree in college.
That's really cool.
Yeah, he knows the whole...
Do you know the Nelson Mandela sign guy?
The what?
So, whenever Nelson Mandela died, right?
Oh, the Nelson Mandela sign
Yeah,
guy?
there was a guy that did sign language.
And he didn't do it right at all?
And no, he didn't know sign language.
Yeah, he's just making
He
he's
didn't
feeling
know
it out.
Yeah, the whole fucking time he didn't learn sign language, and then he just went there and bullshit, and there wasn't enough deaf people to catch him to where he went on national fucking TV and did all this shit, and then it's like, okay, well, I didn't know sign language fucking... Like, think about that. He got on stage for South African president dying, and like, hey man, if you're gonna be a sign interpreter, you have to learn sign language. And he's like, no, go fuck yourself. Like,
how did he rise to the top? Did they like last minute and you got like, who knows sign language? And he's like,
I got it.
I feel like I can get the gist of it. I feel like I kind of have seen it before. I kind of can get it. In my feelings, in my heart, I feel like
I know it. I feel like I know it.
Inside, I let them know. He's just beating his chest and pointing at people.
Okay.
He's still talking. He's like, and you! And like copying what Nelson Mandela says. Everybody bring together! No apartheid!
I wish we had videos so you could see the gestures we're fucking doing and try to...
He's just going nuh-uh and like cutting his neck and turning side to side. No more!
Shit.
Nelson Mandela, what an interesting guy.
No, he really was. So some people have, that's where the Mandela effect comes from.
I know, and I hate that people only know him through that. If people
wouldn't otherwise, you're right.
I'm kind of like an elitist where I feel like if you knew about him before the Nelson Mandela effect or the Mandela effect thing came into like knowledge.
Okay, so I'm not joking. One time I was in the Mexican flea market on Admiral in Tulsa, and there was this painting, and it was a painting. It had Martin Luther King, it had Malcolm X, it had, what was that? I think it was like
Nelson Mandela.
It was supposed to be Nelson Mandela, and then it had fucking some other civil rights leader. I can't remember who it was. And I looked up there, Tobias. I was like, "Yo, why is Morgan Freeman up there with Malcolm X and
was it actually Morgan Freeman?
No, it was Nelson Mandela. It was supposed to be Nelson Mandela. And he just, And I asked him, like, that's supposed to be Nelson Mandela. I'm like, no, that's Morgan Freeman. Why is Morgan Freeman up there with Samuel L. Jackson and Malcolm X and Martin Luther King? Why is he like? Why are they the guys in the fucking painting?
They fought for freedom.
Have y'all heard about the fish bandit?
What is the fish bandit?
So there was this dude who was, I'm going to show you pictures, but there was this dude going around in Utah just taping fish to ATMs, and they finally caught him.
Why?
He did like I don't know. But the pictures are fucking hilarious. Like the first one's just a carp with a cigarette, like chilling. The second one's just a catfish taped through the gills with a Bud Light. Third one's just another carp. Like this one, I don't know what the fuck that
You know,
is.
these
Yeah.
are- these
Yeah, this is electrical taping fish to the screens of ATM machines, bro.
You know, this is cute. My friend used to send me pictures of like a bunch of weird Ukrainians fucking a carp in a lake.
What?
So weird.
You seen
dude.
pictures? Not
It was a
videos
video.
of pictures.
It was a
video.
video.
It was
Yeah,
video. Okay. So his pictures would be weirder.
That'd be weird.
Like
I keep scrolling down.
A Polaroid, like a silly picture of a
Yeah, he
Polaroid.
mailed me a picture. My friend traveled to Ukraine. I couldn't tell whose penises they were, but it was in a fish.
Okay, so I do have a couple staple fucking questions for Seth. Is that good?
No.
No?
Yeah, it is.
I guess we got okay. So there's this thing that happens in a man's life here in Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah,
between
yeah.
the age of 18 to 35, 40, something like that.
500.
Where we have this thing where it's like, man, everyone's got a story like this. I didn't wake up that morning thinking I was gonna walk 8.5 miles with one fucking shoe on and blood coming out of the side of my neck, but I did. Everyone has that story of like if it's not the longest walk, it was like the most intense, like the walk that made you fucking who you are. Like everyone has that age as a young man where you had to go on this long walk between state lines, between county lines, between whatever it was, a long walk. What's the longest, hardest walk you've ever been on, Seth?
Holy, okay, so
You got an answer. Everybody got an answer.
I got an answer. It's not as probably as great as other people that's
Go
been
ahead,
on this
though.
show, but I have walked from. All right, so I started at Talco High School because for some reason I think I was stranded there one time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I need to walk to. For some reason, I was walking to Log Store North, right? So I walked through that road, past the jail, past the airport, everything,
What the
all
fuck?
the way up there.
No
And
shit.
yeah, all the way up there, right?
How many miles do you think that is?
Just to there is not.
Wait,
it's
so
like maybe like 2 or 3.
Back up a little
I'll
bit.
say
Why?
3.
How'd you get stranded? What made you walk that far? What happened?
I don't remember clearly, but I was not driving yet,
Right.
and I think
How old were you?
I was like maybe like 15, 16. But anyway, I had to walk. As soon as I got to Log Store, whoever I was texting with, they're like, "Hey, we need you to. We can pick you up. We can give you a ride, but you need to walk a little bit more to the movie theater." So I had to. I walked
From
all-
Long Store North to
Yeah,
the movie theater?
yeah.
Oh, that's an annoying. That's
I know, and it's
long
narrow
ass
as
walk.
fuck, man. As soon as I
No
fucking,
sidewalk.
yeah, there's no sidewalk,
You're
no
on the
rail.
side of the fucking road.
Yeah,
with bushes.
dude. Fuck, it was terrible, man. And I thought that my fucking ordeal would end there.
You want to explain what log stores are?
Okay, let me finish.
Oh yeah, my bad. Continue.
Oh yeah, for the historians in like 45 years when they're
And they don't
when they're
know, yeah.
analyzing my brain.
When you're on Neuralink.
Yeah.
The old log store. Back to the movie theater.
It looked like old Lincoln logs.
It
for some
really does,
reason.
yeah.
And you can get everything there from beer to fishing worms to like fried food. Which,
Really, yeah.
Yeah, it's a modern
They charge
Gomorrah of
you
just
what-
any vice you could have.
They charge you whatever they want on the hot bar. If it's $11 one day, it might be $2 the next day. You don't fucking know. Like you get a box of chicken for $2, or you get it for fucking $9. They don't give a fuck. They
It's
charge
as
what
the
they
wind
want.
blows.
Yeah.
So you walk to the movie theater. What else
Right.
happened?
When I was walking there, I had to walk in the freaking tall weed grass, right?
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had chiggers before?
Yeah,
Terrible.
Chiggers. Chiggers
Fuck,
with a
man.
C.
It's
with
a
a
favorite. It's actually a favorite like bit on this podcast.
Yeah.
Chiggers?
Yeah, so I had
Yeah.
those all up and down both legs for a fucking week, dude. And it was like hell. I was like laid up in bed for like, I just like did not want to move.
Wait, so you ended up getting the ride or not?
I did get the ride, yeah.
Wait, so where'd you live where you needed to get the ride that far? Where you had to walk all that?
No, I would have walked later if I was going to go home, because I live over, I live in town.
In downtown, yeah.
Yeah, but I was going with this person at the time. So it's just, it's fucking.
But that sounds like a
BS.
fucking bad one. But then after that, you were like, I gotta get a goddamn car. I get my
I
fucking
know,
license.
yeah,
So
exactly.
me and you have this weird thing in common where we have the same favorite dream car, like the same favorite. Like, is the Elko your fucking like your favorite thing or no?
I love El Caminos, dude.
Yeah, I really do love it. They call it the Cadillac of car. No. It's called the Cowboy Cadillac. Right?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
that's
called the
exactly
Cowboy
what it is.
Cadillac, and I've always been
The
kind of.
Cadillac of cars is the Cadillac.
Yeah, it's a Cadillac. So anyway, yeah, I've always just been kind of like a wily guy. You know what I mean?
It's a lifestyle. It's not a car. It's not truck. It's a lifestyle.
It's a fucking
So
lifestyle.
it's not a car. It's
dude.
not truck. It's a
And
lifestyle.
if you're not drinking, sleeping, or fucking in that car, then you don't. You haven't lived.
What a fucking guy, man.
No. So what year is yours? Can we talk about
Yeah. It's a 1982.
Ooh, it's a little old. Is it the El Camino? It's the Caballero, right? It's the
Mhm.
so the GMC. It's fucking. That's not. It's
Yeah.
brown. It's brown. You're
It's
gonna see it.
dual tone, like baby shit brown.
What kind of motor do you run in it?
It's a 305.
That's why I had two. I had a 305 V8 in mine.
Yeah.
My first car was an 84, and it was an 84 El Camino, and it had a 305 V8 in it, and I seized the engine on it on the side of the road in Tulsa, and it's in a garage somewhere in Tulsa now, and I just don't have access to it, and I just can't. Like, it's just sitting there.
The Elko.
There's a garage full of cars I killed. Like, there's a graveyard full of fucking cars that I just
That's pretty cool.
didn't. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's kind of.
Kenny, that's like you're like a Vietnamese guy coming into like an American War Memorial. I shot him.
I got this guy. I got that guy.
Doing the
American Dad did that, didn't they? They were like, scoreboard. I killed that guy. He was a bitch. He cried when I shot him. He fucking.
Oh yeah, I'm King of the Hill.
Yeah,
right,
I think it was American Dad. I think.
Or was it American? I think it might have been King of the
Yeah,
Hill.
it was American Dad.
Yeah.
It was American Dad.
It might have been American Dad. One of them cartoons.
Hey, Seth.
Hey.
Would you ever hit a woman?
What?
Would you ever hit like if you in self-defense, like if she came at you with a knife in like a dark alley somewhere and you had to defend yourself, would you hit a woman?
If
You hit a
anyone,
really-
dude, yeah, but,
Dude, yeah.
dude, like, there's certain situations where, fuck, man, I don't know.
you might have to, you might smack a bitch, you might fucking. Well, you try
No,
not to.
I don't
you try
know.
not
Like,
to,
do I
right?
have to punch her? Or
Like,
can I just
so-
like leg sweep her and just like?
You can do if you think you got it. If you think you got it. If you think are you skilled at leg sweeping? Have you pulled
Right.
it off?
Like, there's always a gray area for everything. Like, you're not supposed to hit a woman, in today's society. But what if you come home from work and like she's drowned all of your kids?
Right. You're
And what
supposed
if
to
she's
stop her.
about to like dunk the fourth one, but you catch her? Can you pop her then, or is it still
You're
like
allowed
frowned
to. You're
upon?
allowed to. Yeah, Bill Burr did that.
Pop, lock, and drop that bitch, man. What the fuck?
No, you're able to. But so if it was a self-defense situation, you would.
Yeah, leg sweep.
You
leg
would.
sweep.
You'd like.
Hell
You
yeah.
wouldn't try to go with hands though. You
Sweep
would try
the
to
leg.
sweep her. Mason, would you ever hit a woman?
What is it?
Would you ever hit a woman? Fucking.
I'll just say, in nature, you can't really quickly determine a grizzly bear's gender enough to really react on those grounds.
Okay, Seth, I have another question. Okay, I'm gonna keep asking. Can I just keep fucking? Can I keep drilling you? Can I
Keep
keep
'em
drilling you?
rolling. I got some couple cues also.
You got
Yeah,
some
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Okay,
Can I
you
add
do
one
that.
in
Do
there?
the next one. You do the next one. I got pissed.
Hey, be safe.
Hey, Bert, next. Do you want to try Jaeger?
Not right now.
Pour me a.
I can
Drink man, please. Drink man, pour me up. Drink man.
talk right now.
This Henny got me want to take a shit. This Henny got me feeling crazy. This Henny got me want to go to the mall and do something crazy.
Okay, alright. Seth, marry, fuck, kill. An 1800s.
And they go, what? What are you doing?
An 1800s lesbian.
There you go.
Ellen or Adam Sandler. And Adam Sandler.
Ooh. Okay, so I wouldn't fuck the 1800s lesbian
Yeah,
because like they didn't have like basic shit. So
she's probably racist too.
yeah, she's probably racist,
Yeah, yeah.
and she probably has.
She probably is pro lesbian, but like also
Yeah.
like not for like black people. She's an 1800s lesbian.
Yeah, no, it's
Like-
probably been like 2 weeks since her last crick bath. And
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not
ugh.
in. No, okay, so
They ain't even. She still got powder on her face from months ago.
no, but
Maybe 1800s lesbians didn't wear powder because
I would marry Adam Sandler.
I don't know. You would marry Adam Sandler?
Yeah, that's a pretty safe.
He just keeps
choice.
doing that voice around you. He's like, "Hello, Seth. Hello."
Fucking Little Nicky. I'm just like, dude, the fucking Little Nicky. But
Do the voice. So, you're marrying Adam Sandler. You're.
I guess I'm fucking Ellen then. Earlier I said I hated her.
Okay, so-
Earlier I said I hated her, but you ever heard of hate fucking? Have you ever heard of hate fucking?
You're gonna knock those little sneakers off her suit jacket, dude. Man, then she'll let you just dance up and down her little stage with her, man. I used to watch way too much Ellen with my aunt. That's all we had channels back out in the country, man. You ever just watch Ellen out of boardom? I've seen episodes and
jail.
episodes and episodes.
In jail, yeah.
I guess Warner's
forced to.
similar. I guess yeah. I'm just eating bologna and watching Ellen. Yeah, that's kind of what you're. No.
Did you know she's a bitch the whole time?
I didn't catch on. My
You
aunt,
thought she's a nice person?
my aunt just liked that she danced, and so my aunt would just get up and dance. And she's lonely. She has a wolf. My aunt has a fucking wolf. Okay, a real question. What's your least favorite bird?
I don't fucking. I would say a heron, just because it rhymes with
A
heroin.
heron?
A heron.
Heron.
Oh, I had to fight a heron one time with one wing. I hit it in the head with an atlatl.
So hey, there you go.
With an outlaw or the dart?
No, I hit it in the
With the outlaw?
I mercy killed it with the back end of my atlatl. I beat it in the head. That's a story if y'all want to hear, but you know. Anyways, if you could choose your own death, how would you go out? If you could go out in a valiant way.
Shit, man.
Because I was like thinking, like, if I make it to 50,
Mm-hmm.
I'd like you to just like strip me down, tie some bacon on me, and send me out in the woods with like an Ozark Trail pocket knife, and see if I come out and throw me in the Alaskan wilderness. Throw
Well,
me
that's
in the
not how
Ozark.
you picking. You're asking.
If I come out of the woods,
So
with a
I
bear-
have an answer before he has an answer, and we're gonna cut Seth off.
You go for it.
My answer is gunfight with a TV weatherman. Like what
Oh,
I want
shit.
is
I
I
mean,
want Travis
on
Myers. I want Travis Myers to be up there. He's like, all right, yeah, we got a Stormfront moving in, and then he pulls out the 357 Magnum from beneath his waistcoat because you know Travis Myers is strapped. It's like, not today, and you hear shots ring out, and he fucking blows my head off, and then I fucking go out in a blaze of glory, fucking shooting at the weatherman, and then he goes back. He's like, anyways, we're saying high 60s, low fucking temperatures tonight. Like,
Can we Photoshop a picture of you pointing a gun at Travis Myers?
why are you asking?
I'm trying to get
Why are you
swatted.
asking?
That'll be the thumbnail. So Seth about to hit Travis Myers
Myers with a bat. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay, but let Seth answer the fucking question.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
choose your gun.
fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You gotta go.
I would want to be like gunned to death by like an Asian street gang or some shit.
Holy shit, Mason! Asian street.
Yeah, like have
what
you
kind
seen
of
the
Asians?
end of Gran Torino where they just
Yeah.
fucking blow his ass up?
Don't.
I'm sorry.
I got my personal calls, dude. Oh, John, you remember Johnny Hamilton?
Yeah.
Let's not cut off. Wait, you said you want to be gunned down by Asians?
Asian street gang.
Oh, an Asian street gang, not generic like regular Asians.
No, not regular. No, like casino Asians or mob Asians or someone like that.
Oh, dude, casino
Not
Asians.
Chinese,
Yeah.
not Japanese, but like Asian Asians.
Which
Just a
Asians do you
little-
think are the most accurate? Is this racist?
The Hmongs were in Gran Torino. They were Hmong.
They
Like
were
the most
Hmong,
accurate
okay.
shot, like a good shot, like marksman wise. Like which of the?
Oh,
Chinese
Koreans.
things?
Rooftop Koreans. Easy. Rooftop Koreans.
The rooftop Koreans.
You know the rooftop
I
Koreans.
feel like I
We
feel
talked
like,
about it on the show, I thought.
I feel
we
like
did.
The,
I can't. Well, give me.
okay, so the Laotians they still use the bow and arrow, so their accuracy is
The
probably,
Lao?
Yeah.
Right.
The Lao. Yeah.
But the rooftop Koreans have a pretty good track record. Like they have a pretty.
rooftop Koreans. Wait, I can't remember what this is. I like that we're just saying this. Like, do you know what
Well,
rooftop
no, well,
Koreans are?
You know,
So,
the
yeah.
you know what I'm talking about. You
Uh,
know, you're pretty based. You're pretty fucking cool,
Oh,
actually.
dude, I'm fucking.
Okay, so the rooftop Koreans were during the Rodney King riots. There was this thing before. Okay, so before the Rodney King riots, there was this thing where Korean businessmen would move into these black neighborhoods in South Central and Compton, all these places,
Uh-huh.
and they'd set like little liquor store smoke shops, and they'd have shit like overpriced and stuff, right? And they'd like it was like their way of making money off this community, and they'd live with them, and they'd live in like a Chinatown or a Koreatown or whatever, but then they'd have businesses in the black communities. And then they got to the point where there's tensions between the Koreans and the black people in LA before the riots because a Korean sorter killed like a girl named Latasha Harlins in the early 90s, like right before Rodney King.
So they went to the roof.
So hold on. So listen up. So there's tensions between these small group of Koreans in LA and then the black people in like Watts and Compton and all that shit during Rodney King. And Rodney King popped off. They're like, okay, well, these guys got all this money and they got all these stores and there's not that many of them. Let's go get their shit, right? But what happened is the Koreans all throughout South Central, they set up their own radio stations and they went to all local gun stores. They bought all the guns out of every gun store. They got AR-15s and like shotguns and they sat on the roofs of their store. They picked off rioters and defended their fucking stores. And those were the only places that didn't get burned in the Rodney King riots were the ones that the Koreans owned because they defended it with semi-auto rifles and
They
fucking
armed
shotguns.
their rooftop
and
stores?
there's videos of them out there picking people off and like having to fucking they was like, okay, well, we're not fucking with the Koreans then. We're not fucking they're not digging around on this shit.
So,
And
Koreans, don't fuck with them. They'll snipe you from a roof.
they'll get on the roof of their store and they'll get your ass like from a mile away. They'll get you before you even roll up. They don't even give a fuck. They're fucking pretty badass, honestly.
Yeah, I'm gonna be killed by those.
Do you
But
think-
as a statement, I want to have an open casket too. So I want people to come and like take a nacho salsa dip and be like,
Oh my god, just all this grinded up, gnarled up stuff.
All this fucking blood.
no, but you gotta preserve my hair and just keep it in
The widow's peak and everything.
Yeah, the widow's peak, hell yeah.
Alright, you're in the zombie apocalypse. Longbow or crossbow?
Crossbow. Hell yeah.
Crossbow.
Crossbow.
Makes me hard to get
Because if I'm shooting at a zombie, it's fine. But if I'm shooting at a person, I want more power behind it.
Yeah, you get that kick. You
Yeah.
get that.
Okay, have you ever had an encounter with a feral like res dog? Have you ever had like a close encounter with a dog? Because that's a common thing here too.
I've just had small experiences and shit. Like, okay, so I was moving boxes for at work a couple days ago, and it's kind of in the middle of town. And you know how people just have dogs behind their fences that'll just bark at you whenever you walk by?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
No, there was a native man, and he was walking by, and he was just barking back at this dog. Like, he was almost on the ground, like, next to the fence with the dog. He was just,
Was it Jimmy Briggs?
oh, I know. No, man, I know.
No, Jimmy Briggs.
But you weren't threatened yourself. Did you ever get attacked by a dog?
By a dog?
Chased, attacked.
Okay, so this was like 2 months ago, and the answer is yes. I was hungover as fuck, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I was almost like, you know how you get like if you're hungover enough, you get like borderline psychosis and shit?
Yeah, you start hearing shit, you start seeing shit. Yeah.
Well, it was sort of kind of like that, and I was out of everything, so I had to go to fucking Family Dollar on Muskogee, you know, where the
Right.
Easy Mart is, you know,
yeah,
the
where
black-
stages be. Yeah.
Yeah. So I went there, and I was like deathly like, just gonna let me buy my fucking Gatorade or whatever. And this freaking dude, right? He's probably homeless, but he brought in this dog, and it was a pit bull. Like, it was one of those big eats babies pit bull. And this dude had it on one of those. It wasn't a leash; it was a retractable leash, you know, where the dog could just go.
Yeah.
And then this dog just kind of like starts charging at me.
Oh shit.
And so I was like, and then the dog is right up to me, and it's just like sniffing and shit because it started running.
Your leg.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, who was I about? I was getting some money. Like, I'm serious. Like,
You gonna pull some shit on me, kid.
I know, yeah. I'll be in a freaking leg.
He was about to disown that dog, and you not
I
getting
know.
money. He just he takes the dog's collar off and runs away. That would be so shitty.
You fucking just
I just
grab
trade it and I just have it hanging out of the El Camino. Just, I got the fuzzy dice.
You're like, I ended up just going to Hastings. No extra money, a dog wounded and infected in my leg.
I got free dog.
And then now I have the dog and the collar hanging in the fucking... You have the dog too, that bitch. Y'all came to an understanding.
We're blood brothers now.
Oh shit, my bad.
Are you chilling?
I almost.
I pulled up the audio, we're done.
Oh fuck! Pause it. Rumors spreading around through that Texas town about the shack outside.
You know, the only way to get head in Saudi Arabia apparently is with a sword.
Ha ha ha. I hear
And getting
the
pussy is just as hard too. Because once you go in a tent, you have to go and fuck a camel too.
And it's dry.
Dry as a desert sand. Dry as a lizard's fucking hand. It's as dry as your grandma's vagina. Because she ain't
In
been
your
the... She,
Carolina.
Dry ass pussy now. Oh, make it grind on it. Sand me down a couple inches. Oh. I know those scratches are from you, baby. Oh.
Catcher's fever.
I ain't got no hair down there no more from because of you. Dry ass pussy scratching on my dick. Saudi Arabia with some freaky ass chick. Got caught by the fucking Shah. He had to behead me before his God Allah. And then I went up to this weird looking off-brand church. They had a dude on the side selling some Mr. Beast merch. He had a fucking turban and some pink flip-flops on. And he also said, boy, what the fuck you been on? You been saying some weird shit about the dry pussy.
Camel toe. They call it camel toe.
That's why they call it camel toe. What do you think's in the camel's toe?
Sand. You think there's more rape towards
Cancelled so quickly. Boom, 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 boom. Promise we're not racist. Boom, boom, boom.
Don't show your grandma
Don't show your grandma no.
this fucking podcast.
Kinda sucks.
But we're getting there.
What's up, Seth?
What's up?
Hit him with something hard.
So, would you go to Saudi Arabia just to check it out? Just
Would I
see
go
what's
to
going
Saudi-
on? Dude, we could just wear turbans, go undercover. I wear turbans pretty much already. And we
Yeah, I
just
feel like
kinda-
I'd be into it. I'd be down.
just to like kind of just check it out. And
Yeah.
if they were like, Khalifa, Khaliyam,
Oh, yeah.
you'll be like, oh, thank you.
You want Porsche? Real good price. Good price for you.
Good
Good price for you.
Just say good
Just
price.
this one time, my friend. Just this one time, my friend. I'll
Take
give
me,
you.
friend.
Just this one time, my friend. I'll give you Porsche for
This guy
$14,099.
with like baskets of Tupperware, and he's pulling at your jacket, saying, "Cheap price for you, cheap price for you."
Just for you.
Yeah. I had that happen in Mexico one time. All these kids with the candy boxes came and started hitting me with the candy box and said, dulce, and were like trying to get me to buy candy.
They're probably trying to feed themselves.
It was pretty sad. I had no money for their dulce.
Is that why you fucking walked away?
I said, yeah, mi mamo no tengo money for you.
You said, me no habla.
Me soy kiddo. You know what the fuck is going on, oh.
That's even crazier because when I was in New Orleans, there was crackheads begging me for money, and I didn't give a fuck.
Crackheads begging you for money?
All the time,
I mean,
yeah. There's crust punks.
That's one of the main side hustles, I think. You know?
They're so good at fucking... Okay, so the New Orleans fucking hustle and the grift to it is on a different level. As far as, like, pickpockets and, like, street people and, like, trying to take care... Like, it's a different fucking level of shit. The favorite joke in New Orleans, this is a thing, if you go there, they're like... You'll be walking by, some guy will walk, he's like, "Hey, I bet I know what kind of shoes you got on." And then you're like, "What?" And then he's like, "On your feet. New Orleans, Bourbon Street, Louisiana, give me $5 right now." And then you're sitting there and like, and then if you don't give $5, he stabs you or whatever. I don't really know what the usually just run after they say that is like the idea. But the bet is you lost the bet because he said they're on your feet in Bourbon Street, New Orleans, Louisiana. Give me $5. Yeah, that's like the thing that they do. Or like you'll see an old Chinese man.
I had
like
moccasins on in Muskogee, and this guy harassed me trying to start a business where we make Chinese people make moccasins. He said, "You and me, man, we should. This is what we." I told him I made these moccasins. I skated to a quick trip with moccasins on because I was just trying to get some snacks. I was trying to get some on the roller grill, and this dude was like out there, and he was like, "What the hell you got on, man?" I said, "Moccasins." He went, "Moccasins." I was like,
No,
yeah.
you don't.
Yeah, this is the guy.
No, you
yeah,
don't.
he was like, "Where'd you get those?" And I was like, "I made these." He's like, "No, you didn't." And I was like, "Yeah, I did." He said, "No, you didn't." And he just telling me, denying me what I did. I was like, "Okay, dude, I didn't." He was like, "Tell me you straight up made these moccasins." And I was like, "Yeah, I made these moccasins." And he was like, "You and me, you know what we should do? I got this app I got going on. I got this app started." And he goes on this weird ass looking shit on his phone. He goes to a website to pull up an app. He's like, "It's like ads on it, right? But the ads have ads on them. And so to get past the ads, you gotta watch the ads. And so if you can get on ads, we can sell that market to people. We can get money and actually do some real shit."
The next thing you know, you're sitting there making moccasins for him. Next thing you know,
he was like, "No, next thing we know, we get some Chinese motherfuckers to make these moccasins.
Some Chinese
Make
motherfuckers.
millions of them for 50 cents. They got a goat skin, they got a pig skin, ain't got to be deer skin, motherfucker." And so he's telling me about our fucking our future business hustle. Meanwhile, my fucking roller grill, ranchero style steak and cheese taqueros off the fucking roller grill getting cold by the second.
They're sitting
This
there.
guy's holding me in the parking lot, he's holding me fucking hostage about my moccasins. About some fucking how to just colonize China.
He wanted you to do all the fucking work and the shit, and he wanted to take advantage of it. But I'm assuming this
for
was
sure.
not a white
But his
guy.
his app where just had little apps on it that showed apps, and he was like, "If we can get people to invest in buying these apps,
He's
based
given on Temu by now.
Huh?
If you'd listen to that guy,
I think
on
he
Temu.
might be running Temu. I think that's the guy behind Temu. Is that guy that tried to
That
get
you
me?
ran into at the fucking gas
I
station.
think that's the guy that invented Temu, honestly. He was inventing apps at Quick Trip in the parking lot. I don't know what was going on. I was scared. I just wanted to go home and eat these tacos. Or these taquitos.
I have a question for Seth.
Yeah, that's probably good.
Probably good. Let's just cut based on it.
Well, wait, do you like the roller grill?
Do I like the
Yeah, what are you fucking with in the roll?
Like when you go to the Love's gas station, they got like the little
Quick Trip.
Oh shit,
Coming
man!
down
Every
the
time I
road.
go, but they're
The
always
hot dogs?
empty. Yeah, they're really
They're
good.
always
They're
empty,
just
motherfuckers.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Lately, because of COVID. Because of COVID, when your dirty fucking
Sure.
fingers up there.
So
and
you
feel
can't for
COVID
2
and
years
all
you
the
couldn't
road.
buy more hot dogs. That's what was happening.
It wasn't a fucking option,
You
dude.
fucking idiots! I fucking hate.
Seth, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So, you given your racial background a little bit, you're at the river, right? And you see one person in every race drowning in the river, and you can only save one person at a time. Who's
Jesus
saving first?
Ice cold.
Yeah, who are you
Wait,
saving
every
first?
race?
Every race.
What is every race?
So in the U.S., that is defined as the white, a Hispanic, a black person, a Pacific Islander, an Asian, and other.
And a native of this. Yeah.
Oh, and Native American slash Pacific Islander, sorry. Native American.
No, Native American slash
one.
Alaskan
Yeah,
Native.
Yeah, Native American slash Alaskan Native, and then Pacific Islander slash Asian. Yeah, you're right. But yeah.
What if
so
you're an Aboriginal Australian?
that doesn't count. There's nothing in the U.S. for it to count. So there's a black guy.
There's just not one there.
Okay, so there's a black guy.
What about the Sentinelese, dude?
The central. Well, there's definitely not enough of them. We don't even know who they are. We don't know how many of them
There's
there
not
are.
one here.
There's not one.
They didn't. Okay.
They actually, there's not literally not.
What about like a
single one.
Turkish guy who identifies as white?
So there's a Turkish guy who knows is white drowning in a river, and there's a black guy, and there's an Asian guy, and there's a Hispanic
Wait,
guy.
you just like kill him and then ask the question?
No. So they're all drowning in the river, like so. All
Wait,
races-
who's okay?
All goddamn. I
The
just want-
generic American.
Hey, fucking spot, please. Hear me out.
What about Canada?
All the races are drowned in the river, Seth.
A
All of
Canadian-
them. Like, there's one of each.
A
and
Canadian and an American.
They're all swimming age males.
Okay, so
Which
there's only
one are you?
5, right?
Yeah, there's like 6.
What about
six.
non-Hispanic Latinos?
So they're counting them white. In this story, they're counting as white. So in this allegory, they're counting as white. We're counting them. So the white guy could be a white Spaniard. He could be an Anglo-Saxon white guy. We don't know. But we're counting those guys
What
as
about
white.
like
for the
Canelo
purpose of
Alvarez?
this.
What would you like? You know Canelo, the boxer?
Right, he's counted as white in this. I know it's not perfect, but I'm
But
just
he's
asking.
Mexican.
Right, but in this, we're counting him as white because he's not mestizo. Mestizos, I'm counting as Hispanic. So that's how we're doing this specific question, okay? So, you see a white guy, you see a Hispanic guy, you see a black guy, you see a native, you see an Asian or Pacific Islander, and you
Wait,
see
I got one more question. What about the guys from LMFAO? What about those?
They are biracial, and you see Skyfu and Red Cloud, or where the fuck their names are. Yeah, Sky Blue and Red Foo, where the fuck their names are.
Wait. What about Bruno Mars?
You see Bruno Mars, and would he catch a grenade for you? Would he catch a grenade for you if you fucking... Today I don't feel like doing anything, dude. No, okay. Was it... You're amazing just the way you are. Okay, I'm just doing something. Okay, do you see all the major races in the U.S. out in this river?
Wait,
and
what
they're
about,
drowning?
does the tribes count, the different tribes, or is that just...
We're getting one native person represents, we'll say one Cherokee
do
guy.
indigenous
Getting
Mexicans count?
Just some for the sake of relevant... No, so indigenous Mexicans are going to count as Hispanic in this...
But what if they don't speak Spanish? They're non-Hispanic Latinos, and you said that didn't count.
Here's who's in
you
the
said
river.
it'd be white. but
Here's
they're
who's in the
indigenous.
river. Do you want to know who's in the river? Do you want to know who's in the river? Do you want me to break this down? Do you want to know who's in the river? Okay.
I'm trying to get clear racial boundaries.
Okay, do you want to know who's in the river? Do you want to know who all's in the river?
I do. I want to know every motherfucker that's in the river.
Okay, who's
There
that?
should be roughly like about 215 people out there.
But there's not. There's 6.
To equally represent all of the ethnicities in the world.
Right, we would think that they've been in the world, the U.S.
Okay, they were all rafting. They're all friends.
What
okay?
Right, they're all
They're
hanging out.
drowning.
It's a multiracial friend group. It's on the river, and they got hit by a stray current, and they're drowning. And you have to go out there. There's
Wait. Is there a
skills.
pygmy? Is there a pygmy? Like a pygmy person?
There could be one short one. There could be a short one. There could be a short one. There could be a short one.
I'm done.
Okay, God fucking damn it, Seth. Do you get the idea of how many? races there are?
Okay, yeah,
Who
I
are you
get
saving?
what you're
Who are you saving first? Who are you saving first? That's what I'm
Okay,
asking.
all right. I have 2 hands. All right.
2 hands.
I'm going to grab. Let's see, the black guy and the native guy.
There's
Really?
Yeah, I feel like that's a good.
That's who you're picking first. You're
Yeah,
letting
To not
them
get
out.
canceled. To not get canceled, dude.
I guess that actually
Yeah.
was the perfect answer. That actually was the fucking safest. Good job, Seth. To save the show.
Yeah.
And then save the show.
And then the white guy and the Hispanic, because I feel like they're very good swimmers.
After that, you know the Asian drown.
The Asians, man.
There's a lot of them.
No, we have this unspoken. We have this unspoken thing. So once I save him,
Yeah. You let me go last because.
Huh.
I just like that question because it really shows like
Why did-
racism isn't like black or white. It's like, are you racist or you're not? It's how racist are you? Like,
It's
you
how
know what I
racist
mean?
are you.
It's like how fucking in the head are you? Who do you have prejudice against? Who are you fucking like treating differently? Who are you saving in the river first?
did you think I would save the Asian guy first?
What's up, Rich?
No, there was a
No, wait,
guy
Rich got a
first.
question.
I have a question for Seth.
He wants
Hey,
to
go
answer
ahead,
that.
Rich.
As a descendant of the great Genghis Khan, you intend to pick up your ancestors' legacy and his plan to
Oh,
dominate
raping
the world?
and pillaging? No, I don't think.
Maybe just a
No.
little bit.
Not even the pillaging part.
Maybe
Like
just
the
the pillaging
pillaging,
and
maybe
world
half
domination
of that
part.
plan.
I just fucking run through Stillwell and just be like,
Maybe fuck with a little bit of slaving, you know?
I just get an old lady to jack me off at a park and I steal candy. I'm raping pillage like Genghis Khan. That old lady she wanted me, but she raped me, but there was raping involved, but I definitely pillaged her.
fucking.
I got pregnant. I will now have more descendants of Genghis Khan.
Chinggis.
Genghis Khan.
You mispronounced it as Chinggis.
It is historically, it's Genghis Khan.
Chinggis, I hardly know.
It was
Do you guys know about that band, The Who? They
Yeah,
actually
he
do-
sure fucking does. He
fucking
sure
love
does.
it.
Yeah,
He sure does.
fucking Mongolian.
Teenage Wasteland. Teenage Wasteland.
Teenage Wasteland.
Is that The Who?
Yeah.
Like Bubba Riley, like fucking.
That's
She's a
good.
pinball wizard. Something, and a fucking your mom.
And the only reason I know about
Who's
that
fucking my
band.
mom? No, the
No. I was at Ned's, right, and I was drinking with this like super white biker guy. You know what I mean? He's like Harley Davidson. He's got one. He looks like Santa, dude. And yeah. So anyway, I'm drinking with him, and I'm
Wait,
like,
that's Zane.
it's not. No, I don't think his name is
Just
Zane.
kidding.
But you know who it was.
But anyway, he's like, hey. He was like really into like the Vikings and shit, you know, like Scandinavia,
shit.
Norse shit. And he was really talking to me about that. And he's like, "What are you into?" I was like, "Oh, I'm in, kind of like the Eastern, like I guess I'm into like Mongolian throat singing. I always thought that was awesome.
Oh,
Since,
that's badass
fucking
shit.
awesome. Like I've loved that shit since high school." And he's like, "Dude, I should turn you on to this band, The Who. They are
You didn't know about me, you knew Mongolian Throat Singing, but you didn't know the band from
I
Mongolian
did
Throat
not
Singing?
know.
They just blew up a few years
Okay,
ago.
wait. So
Yeah.
can I ask?
Yeah.
Do you know how to do Mongolian throat singing?
No, I don't.
You could, Mason.
I
Can
could.
you do Mongolian throat singing? We pretend Seth doing it.
Yeah.
We can do that, and
Hear me
then
out.
You gotta
that
like,
would be the greatest fucking like flip on a racist ever.
if we had
Like
a
if they
Like,
ever,
he
if
thought
you
I
can
was-
learn how to do it, and then someone ever pulls that card on you and you just bust that shit out, would be the greatest Uno reverse of all time.
clear your throat. Go.
Yeah. Well, you just start
it's
hitting
like a
that
305
shit.
starting up and it's got a bad backfire.
Have y'all seen the Mongol like throat singing video of the guy like sitting on a mountain and he's like,
Maybe.
and he's up there, but it looks like he's a giant sitting on a mountain, so people pretend that he's like a giant Asian guy sitting on a mountain, just because the optics of the video make it look like an illusion. But it is pretty cool video.
Where do you think
I
they
just
got
don't
that?
know.
Because they were trying to clear their throats out in the morning, like they were all sick and shit, and they're like,
Yeah, you get colds. They're like, this is actually pretty cool. Keep
This is
going.
metal as fuck.
Just like that,
Let's
yeah.
do 2 more hours of just us doing Mongolian throat singing for the rest of the show. Let's do that. Just 2 hours us doing Mongolian throat. We'll teach you by the end of it. You'll be good. This will be us teaching Seth how to do Mongolian throat singing. Is what it'll be.
Rich, join us.
I'm not high enough for this, my bad.
I have a question for Seth. I have a question. Oh wait.
No, but I was gonna continue on. Like that's not the first time that like someone's mistaken me for like some type of Asian. You know what I mean?
I bet.
Because I don't know if it's like the hair or the face or anything.
It's the eyes, Seth.
Is it the eyes?
It's
It's
alright.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie to you, Chief. It's
All
the
right.
everything.
Okay, it's
As a-
everything.
like,
I've been
I-
hearing that my whole life.
And also, Inuits like look kind of
Yeah.
like that, like because it's genetic
Right.
similarities. So you're going to get that a little
of course,
bit.
I don't get it so much in in the heart of
I
Cherokee.
literally thought,
Yeah, in the heart of like the Cherokee Nation, I don't get it, but anywhere else in the world, I do get it like all the time.
I will be honest. From this angle, the sideburns, like
Uh-huh.
you definitely be giving off like not an Asian vibe with the side, like
okay.
just the
Yeah.
side profile.
You call him
but
Mongolian, man. You get the Mongol chops, dude.
Now the thing about you have
I'm
like,
not
a
sure how to
round
describe
Cherokee
it, but
face.
it's
Yeah,
I don't know. You're almost kind of
Okay.
white.
Okay, let's
passing
not
to
get
the
into
side.
like the eugenics.
Okay, so what if
Yeah, let's start talking about eugenics again.
What if I was in like some type of Mongolian gang? How long do you think it would take? How mad do you think they would be if they found out after 2 years?
That
that
you're
wasn't-
not?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, dude! You're like the Rachel Dolezal.
Because you passed,
Mongol.
you're the undercover fucking guy they used to infiltrate Mongolian.
You-
Hey, let's infiltrate the triads. Sorry, I shouldn't say the podcast. Let's infiltrate the triads. Let's send Seth in on the inside, and we'll get all the fucking free like Temu shit and all the free like Wish fucking T-shirts and all the like the.
Yeah. Can you
hoodies.
learn Japanese real quick?
Now the
Real
real
quick.
question, my man, is what Asian? If people are like pocketing you, right? What is the Asian that you pull out your butt? Like, this is what I am. Like, if you had to pick
Wish
one,
Hunter was here. Hunter is also vaguely Southeast Asian.
what Asian would you want to be?
In the heart of Florida, I got Korean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought you were Korean. I
Yeah,
thought you were
Korean.
Korean, to be honest. Yeah,
Mhm.
I thought.
Honestly,
Like, one of the
and
rooftop ones.
And then like the rest of it's just like ignorant people, just like Chinese, Japanese. They only know two.
Right.
So yeah, they
Those are the
didn't-
big
yeah.
ones.
Mhm.
Those are the
Yeah.
ones that they
Those are the ones that are over there, bombing us and making our fucking shit.
and making the hentai porn. And
I know,
fucking
yeah. I like how they just
games.
did a whole 360.
that's where I was
around
born in the sexy manga aisle of the Hastings.
But you're not Asian. You're Cherokee and you're proud.
And
Right.
Choctaw.
I'm also Choctaw. Yellow plates, bro. What's up? Yeah.
If you ever want to fuck with white people and they're like, what kind of Asian are you? Tell them, I'm not Asian, I'm Filipino.
Okay, so Tobias had this joke. He used to work with an all-white crew in Missouri, and they would ask him, "Hey, what tribe are you?" And he'd ask, "Go, I'm Irish." So I'm full-blood Irish. I'm full-blood Irish. I'm full-blood Irish. It's just great. It's the most native-looking dude you've ever fucking.
Actually, I'm not Asian, I'm French.
Yeah, I'm just straight French. I'm just straight fucking.
Actually, I'm straight Russian, my guy. I don't know how this happened.
No, but that's actually
I'm hearing it. It's good. I'm sitting back.
My grandma was a whore. I don't know.
that used to work out. Like being mistaken for a Korean has actually worked out because you know a lot of girls like K-pop and shit.
Yeah, there was a wave of that. I was with a girl
I
with
say you
that
fucking
shit.
leaned into it, my guy.
Yeah,
dead
just
ass.
lie.
Dead ass, like
Just
you just
lie about your
appropriate the
race.
fuck
They'll
out
just
of
like
it.
they'll just come up and like start like being friendly with me and stuff like that, and they'll just be like, "Do you listen to K-pop? This is my favorite band. It's from." She'll show me like, "You remind me of this one. You remind me of this one."
Start wearing K-pop shit.
I only listen
Cole
to-
start leaning hard into the French attire. I'll go with my
Fuck
dream
you.
of dressing like a Cuban. I don't know what we're gonna do with Mason, but we all just appropriate a different culture.
That actually sounds like the right move. Hunter can be.
This is a little Tupac right here. That extra little. blue
Hunter
thing.
can be German.
Hunter.
Hunter can be straight German.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
just
I
straight
feel
Walking
like-
around in lederhosen, bro.
Yeah.
People have called me Middle Eastern a bunch of times.
You? Well, you did turban.
Do it.
Yeah.
What's the myth of that is that the Turks came over and the Cherokees liked the turban and they fucking.
No. It was. Yeah. The Turks came to. So the Cherokees and a lot of southeastern tribes wore turbans in the late 1700s and throughout the 1800s. That's why Sequoia, the statue, he has like a turban wrapped around his head. But people did it in all different styles and things. The story for how it got so popular is that traditionally, I mean, we didn't wear a ton of clothes. We would wear like the loincloth was called a breechcloth, and then it had like the leggings, moccasins, and
Calling that shit breaching from now on whenever I fuck. Holy
Breaching?
shit, that's actually so hard.
breaching the cloth.
Yeah, that breaching the cloth, bro,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
so hard.
Yeah, we went hard in the cloth, man, and and we wear like robes made of like woven turkey feathers and things like that. Or those were really really cool made. They make a net and tie like hundreds of turkey feathers on it to like a robe or a cape, leather skins and things. But they came to this court, and we had tattoos all over our bodies and stretched out ears and piercings, and they went up into like Washington D.C. and they went to England. They sent a couple guys. This is before America was founded. And so they sent some guys to London, and they showed up naked to their perspective, because you could see their thighs and their chest, and wearing all these piercings and jewelry and things. And they're like, you can't see the king looking like this. So they let them into like their wardrobe room of extra clothes. They're like, just pick some clothes, put some shirts on, whatever. And they saw the Turkish shit, and they're like, this shit's pimp as fuck. And so they wore the turbans and would wrap it around
Like,
their
this
heads.
is badass.
There was a couple, I think maybe Turk ambassadors there. There was a guy there wearing a turban. He was like, shit, this shit's right here. And the Cherokees are like, oh, hell yeah, Chudge. And they started wrapping a bunch of cloth around their head. And so they came back, and they're like, yo, check this pimp. It just caught on like wildfire. And so
They started rocking it.
Check this drip,
look
bro.
at paintings or depictions of southeastern tribes from late 1700s.
And they have turbans. That's true.
All of them turbans.
They have turbans.
Creek,
True.
Cherokee, Seminole, Chickasaw, Cherokee. That was all of them, right?
Fuck you, dude.
Did I say Choctaw?
You didn't.
I said Cherokee
You
twice.
didn't say it twice. You said Cherokee twice.
Yeah, all the ones that count. Yeah.
Well, hey,
I'm just playing.
you know
We love yellow plates around here, dude.
Dude, I was saying, hey, I have one
I
more
know that
for.
was my first car was Choctaw Plates.
Was it Choctaw Plates?
Yeah.
I had a Choctaw plate car too, a yellow tag. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it gets you into a lot more trouble and gets you out of. It's not fucking a good thing to have. But okay, listen, hey Seth, how tall are you again? One more. I know I asked that twice.
Jesus.
How tall? I'm going for this. How tall are you?
5'7",
How much do you weigh?
180.
Okay, and what would you say your fighting experience is like?
My fighting experience is like almost slim to none, dude.
Okay.
Like I can handle myself if I, were to come, like into it, but I'm not like a fighter dude.
Don't put you in a situation you won't be in, right?
Yeah.
So, but here's what I'm thinking, okay? Celebrity boxing's like a thing, and like that's like becoming a bigger thing on YouTube. What if we trained you for the next 6 months, and you're gonna go in the ring, we're having an open challenge, and you're gonna fight Bobby Lee?
Fucking
Whoop
Bobby
his
Lee.
motherfucking ass. You're gonna ring his motherfucker. We're gonna get you to fucking kill Bobby Lee. You're gonna fuck Bobby Lee up.
So
We're gonna
here's- here's the
get you
plan.
there.
We'll have Korean.
Yeah.
We'll have him wear Korean
No, you know people
clothes
call
and
me
then wear
that.
a
You know,
turban.
people
They do.
call me that,
They do.
right?
Yeah.
So we'd be like going on the ground and be like, we don't know who's winning.
It's
We don't
Bobby
know.
Lee. It's
No.
fighting
No,
Bobby
hear
Lee.
me out. What we do is we get a bunch of like flashing lights and shit, and we just get you to rope-a-dope him and razzle-dazzle him until he's confused on if he's Bobby Lee.
He just you remind him all the child molestation and all the fucking like horrible things.
He becomes
might
his
say, yeah.
dad on you.
Oh
you
my
beat
god.
his
Like, Japanese
ass.
kill us! Japanese kill Korean!
If
He
we
just starts
sat
going
there for a
crazy
while, we
about
trained
me.
you. You could knock his fucking, and you're funnier than him too. He's a piece of shit. You're funnier than him, and you could beat the fuck out of him.
Are we
You're
calling
like,
out Bobby Lee?
We should call Bobby Lee and get Seth to fight. Like, can we do?
Let's call out Bobby Lee. Yeah.
In a boxing match, Lee.
Wait, we'll get a
say
picture of
about,
you. We'll get a picture of you hitting Seth Meyers and Bobby Lee in the head with a baseball
Both
bat
of
for
them?
the thumbnail. Yeah, we'll Photoshop you or one of us with Bobby Lee's head and the other with Seth Meyers.
So why Seth Myers?
Or is that the?
It's
weatherman,
Travis
right?
Myers,
Travis
Mason.
Myers. Who's
Travis
Seth
Myers.
Myers? Who's
Seth Myers is that
the-
comedian
Yeah,
that's at stand-up.
Late night.
well, I guess
Yeah.
we're calling him out too, dude. We'll hit you in the head with a
You could
baseball
also
bat.
probably beat that guy up too, just for the
You
record.
could
I
beat
also
up
feel,
Seth
I feel like
Meyers
you might
so
have
good.
hands I pressed you. I feel like I wouldn't want to fucking get into
Was
a
I
dark alley
mixing
with you.
I was mixing Seth.
But what do you think? Do you think that we can train Seth to fight Bobby Lee?
and Seth Meyers.
No,
And
God
Travis
damn,
Myers?
and Travis Myers. Okay, yeah. But the main thing is the guy that looks like him. Like this is nega Bobby Lee. This is fucking.
What if we get a
nega?
Kim Jong-un impersonator and have him fight him instead?
I mean, just
Fight
like
me?
Yeah.
you don't have
He's
a
pretty
Kim
Joey.
Jong-un vibe.
But we
yeah.
don't tell
Yeah,
people
you're
it's
right, you're right.
impersonator.
Like here's to the modern free world, and I'm just like
And
beating
it's
up the
just-
bullshit.
You have like an American flag. Like,
Just
fucking
say,
bikini
just
thing.
like start putting it out like a week in advance, like a month in advance, being like he's officially agreed to it. Like start putting it out there. Act like do like that one streamer did, Aiden Ross, wherever the fuck
Yeah.
it was a stream. I was gonna interview him, and it was an impersonator, and then just beat the shit out of an impersonator, and then just make a big fat amount of bucks all just off the name.
Hey, impersonator.
I hardly know her.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we say on this show.
Hey,
We
Seth.
should just change the name of the show to Hardly Know Her.
Huh?
We should just
Change it
change
to
the Hardly Know Her
podcast.
podcast. The Hardly Know Her podcast.
We don't know any of them. Hey, Seth. What do you think of Papua New Guinea?
Papua New Guinea.
Yeah.
I don't have an opinion.
Hardly Know
So-
Her.
I'm not that informed.
Let me tell you a little story. Deep in the valleys and the hollers of
God
Papua New Guinea.
damn.
I love to get just like, and he might be informed. He might know. You might have just said, I don't know anything Papua New Guinea, but I will remind you if you did, deep in your consciousness. Some of these valleys and hollers, they would be warrior tribes, and their method of that's a cool noise.
It's not working.
Are you not? That's not how you use those. No, dude, those are the good matches.
I don't fucking smoke. I don't know this shit.
I don't
Those are the
smoke,
good
man.
matches. What do you mean the good
And it
matches?
says Neds on it, dude.
You want syrup?
Hold on,
No, I'm
hold
chill.
on. Dude, I'll spark you up, Bomba Clot. Hold on.
I'm chilling. I just
I don't
wanted to
even
do it for
know.
the podcast.
Oh yeah. So the warriors, to become a warrior in one of these tribes, you have to suck all the warriors' dicks for their warrior.
This is real. He's not joking. It's a real thing. It's not, and you have to not only suck their dicks. You have to swallow their cum, or it doesn't count.
Yes, that because you will
have
not be able to
swallow
produce
their
cum. You
It's
won't
the
be able to
warrior
produce
essence.
cum.
You won't be able to produce your own cum. They believe cum comes from swallowing someone else's cum when you're young.
All the best warriors come.
Right. It's the warrior essence, as we say.
Yeah. But everyone's
Yeah,
also
this is not.
done it.
This is
All
a
the
real
guys have
thing. You
also
think
done
we're
it,
bad?
too.
This is a real people. That
Yeah,
do
you think
this.
we're
This is
bad?
fucking-
Oh my bad. I am bad.
But we don't do this.
Hey man.
So where are you going with it?
I just want to know what you think about it.
You
Man.
just want to bring it up
I thought my
again?
people were bad. Y'all over here
I think
eating
it's-
semen as kids.
I think it's badass, dude.
Well, they don't
Wait,
want to
who's
talk
your-
about my hair.
Well, I just think we shouldn't judge
your
culture.
people?
German Italians.
The Germans-
They eat some cum. They drink some cum. They do some semen specials.
They did some shit, especially if you had, twins with matching eyes.
That's the name. Bobby Lee and the Steven Special.
Bobby Lee and the semen special.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
Bobby Lee and the semen
God.
special. Okay.
It's you
That's all
hitting
I
a
know.
picture of a Steven Special with a baseball bat. I just want Seth hitting everything with a baseball bat.
I want a
That's
bunch.
so
Can we do a bunch of different things of you cutting Seth out with a baseball bat?
If we
and
have
put-
merch
can we
about
do
it,
that?
But
you
you know how common that is to see people just walk around Tahlequah with like a freaking bat or a freaking
I saw it
machete?
today.
A machete.
Listen,
yeah.
listen. Today, I was driving back here. I saw a guy. He had a Chihuahua and a leash on one hand, half-gallon milk in the other hand, baseball bat in a scabbard down his hoodie in the back, speaker playing fucking little fucking Uzi Vert or some shit, like out of it, on the side of it, and he's just walking his dog, just drinking milk out the gallon with a cigarette in the same hand as the milk with a baseball bat out of his fucking bat.
He was sicky milking it?
Sicky milking like a half gallon milk with
My
a bat
dude
with a
is
fucking...
stealing everyone's bitch.
He's fucking ready for any situation. He's got chalky milk halfway there. He's got a Newport. He's got a Burley or some shit.
He just got an assault charge in Bridgeport, New York.
For smoking mad Newports in Bridgeport, New York. That was like, yeah. It was a great rhyme.
Rest in peace, Biggie.
Rest in peace, Biggie. This is the memorial episode for Biggie Smalls. Thank you for all the great music you made, Mr. Biggie Smalls. High school rings too.
Alright, now, Mason, you said you wanted to confess to his murder.
Oh shit! Cops coming! What?
Why did you
Not
do
really.
it? What were your motivations?
Well, I wanted an autograph, and he wouldn't give me one. And I just thought it was kind of rude the way he acted when I asked.
So you parked a box truck in front of his kid's daycare.
God damn.
You know what?
You know where you're at, right?
I'll atone. You know what? Sometimes you have to make a point to get someone's attention. And I just wanted a damn autograph. And if he wouldn't have been so rude, I wouldn't have parked in front of his kid's daycare and just made a big scene. Yes, I had a gun. And yes, I wanted an autograph. And did he say yes? He said he just started rapping. Mm-hmm. And so, I guess I'm just a bad guy. I'm just a fucking...
I'm sorry for bringing up my folk
So
hero.
Biggie Smalls was killed by a disgruntled fan.
Well, I wouldn't say disgruntled. I would say I'm satisfied. Because you know what? The people don't know about his last moments. I'm one of the few people who do. Probably the only one. And you know what? You know why I can have proof of that I did it? Because I have a damn autograph.
Did I answer your question, Rach?
No.
Okay, well, I have a couple more.
You know what, Rach? You know what, you can go to an oak tree. You know what an oak tree? It's a local species of oak. You can go to an oak tree, and you can go and find tiny acorns. And you get one of them tiny acorns. You can go and you can take it to your husband. You can go plant it right outside here. Plant it into a tree, water it, wash it, let it get sun, and then you let that tree grow. Let it grow. Then it gets big around as your thigh or your leg, whatever. You let it get a few years on, and then you cut it down, split it, hew it, carve it into a wooden dildo, and go fuck yourself.
This is fucking okay. I have a couple things while I ask Seth, and then we try to wrap this up. Okay, I have a couple things while is that good? Is that a good way to fucking? I don't know what.
I don't know. What else do you want me to say, man? I guess I'm just a bad guy, dude. I guess
you're the bad guy.
I guess I'm just a fucking murderer, man.
I guess you killed Biggie Smalls.
You know, but if he hadn't been so rude. If he wouldn't have been so rude.
If he just wouldn't have.
Why did you shoot the president?
I waited in line like everybody else, and he cut me off 15 people in front of me. I just thought that was kind of rude. And then I met him in the parking lot, and he thought I had a gun, but it was a replica gun I wanted him to shoot that I bought from one of his concerts.
Is this the president or Chubby Keith?
What the fuck are we talking about now?
We're talking about Osama bin Laden. One time, I just hung out at Guantanamo Bay because I thought it was a bar. I bought a ticket there. Flights were cheap to Guantanamo. And,
what travel agency flew you to Guantanamo?
I said something, Castro. I sounded fast, so I thought they would give me that quickly. And they did, they say, and if you kill Biggie Smalls, flights to Guantanamo Bay are fairly cheap. Yeah.
They give you
when they have the large Polynesian man come and violently rape your ass, and they keep playing "Give Me the Loot" over and over, you learn your lesson. So if you're gonna be hard on me here, you should have been hard on me there. That's all. And I just thought it was kind of rude.
They got him. He didn't have a chance. They took his high school rings, bro.
Yeah, that's why I got an assault in Bridgeport.
In New York, smoking mad Newports.
It wasn't even Newport. It was the Eagle 20. It was an Eagle 20 red bowl.
God.
It was a short.
They smoking Eagle 20 shorts in Bridgeport, New York, because I saw a fucking thing in court. Because I'm gay.
I mean, I just wanted to suck his penis. I just wanted.
He's gonna go crazy.
I just wanted to see his biggie smalls get biggie big. He was rude. There was 15 people in line in front of me, and cut off. And I thought, if he signed the gun, he could just sign my penis. It's not that big of a jump. But I had to violently kill him. And I paid dearly for it.
And now you're sitting here.
And I'm gay.
And you're also gay, and you have AIDS. And
No,
Hunter's
that's
not
Hunter.
here.
That's Hunter. That's Hunter.
Hunter's not here because he has AIDS, I forgot.
Yeah.
Just so we're... You're getting mad when I say, you can say he's gay, but I can't say he has AIDS? What is that? What is...
Dude.
You get the consequences of his actions?
Dude, they're gonna catch on to what we're saying.
I know they will.
Dude, you know
Listen,
what
we
they're gonna do?
should do it before they can catch
Joel,
us.
do you know what they're gonna do to us when we get caught?
Probably a bunch of gay shit.
They're gonna send me back to.
Probably a bunch of gay shit to us.
They're gonna pull out the big Samoan guy.
We better spread them cheeks and squat and get ready. Because it's not gonna feel the same after this. Every fucking shit the next morning, it's gonna be a whole new world. It's gonna come out faster than you fucking ever
What a
had.
wonderful world.
After we have
I
been
think to
sodomized
myself,
by a big old Samoan dude.
I just got fucked in the
Yes. So, Seth, I hear you do stand-up comedy. Is what I hear that you do stand-up comedy.
We all do.
Okay, but that's what I noticed that you started doing it. What inspired you to want to start doing it?
I don't know. Part of it's probably mental illness. No, I'm joking.
No, it really is. The also
No,
means
but
that
no.
we're all
I'm
fucked
an
up. We're all-
anxious guy, right?
Right, me too.
And like when I did it the first time, I was super anxious. And like the second I was done,
It was
I loved
good.
it.
You
I
went
loved
good.
It.
You
I
went
loved
good.
it.
It was
yeah,
worth it. Yeah,
I
it was
fell in
worth
love
it.
with it. And so basically, I just wanted to I have that hook in me now. I just want to keep.
No,
it.
and I want you to.
Wait, are you talking about crack or? You said the first time I just fell in love with it.
Ooh.
I did it once and I just couldn't fucking get enough of it.
I gotta get on the stage, motherfucker.
I had to get.
Wait, so who's your favorite comedian?
Favorite comedian? Oh, right now it's like Sam Morril.
I like Tim Roll,
Dude,
but
he's,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
he's hilarious. It's like his comedy is like almost my
I haven't
comedy.
sat through one of
Also
his
love
specials
Dave
I watched it.
Chappelle. Everyone loves Dave
Dave's good,
Chappelle
yeah,
except
yeah.
for the LGBTQ.
Yeah, he went a little hard on the T's.
He
Little
did.
hard on the
Yeah, he
T's.
did. He did there. He did there. But like he's one of those ones that's like almost uncancelable now.
No, you can't
No,
stop him.
he's
You can't
no,
stop
yeah,
him.
exactly.
Speaking of funny guys, when I was in Guantanamo Bay, there was a funny guy, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. Funny guy.
The funniest thing you ever fucking told me was this story outside the bar like the other night. Like,
Oh
you wanna talk about it or not?
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
All right. give me
Okay,
a fucking-
so so we're over here drinking Jaeger, right?
Yeah,
We're
you want to
over
take
here
your shot
drinking
now?
Jaeger.
Get your shot now.
Yeah. Give me
Might
just
you
one
need-
second.
okay.
Yeah, just give me 1 second. Okay, so that's one of those ones that people say that you wake up in the middle of a cornfield.
Woo! Yeah, you're a
So I
werewolf.
have a story
I'm
about
talking
that.
about some cornfields.
You live in the middle of a cornfield?
No. I'm about to tell you. And so basically, one time I got so fucked up, right? I woke up in the middle of the lumber yard in the middle of Muskogee County
Oh, fuck.
Oh man.
when it was like 32 degrees outside,
Oh, fuck.
wearing a panda suit.
It's like, how did we get here?
I
How
know,
did
it's
we work
like,
this
ooh.
place? This is not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful wife.
I know, yeah, man. And that's crazy,
Where
man.
did the
It's,
panda suit come from?
okay, so me and my drinking buddies at the time, right? I was drinking with like just this ragtag group, and they're like, "Hey, it's around Christmas, so what we're gonna do is we are gonna fucking wear onesies to the bar." And so
Bad move. Off the bat.
Bad move.
Because you had to piss, and then since you piss, you have to take the whole, you get naked in the fucking stall. Just fucking piss or shit, right?
Exactly.
Was it a zipper down the middle or no?
no, it's got a zipper in the middle.
You don't know about
so
that,
it's
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
Not a lot of them do, but this one did. And so anyway, I retired that suit completely. I'm not wearing that unless I have crimes to commit. but like I was thinking about that too. Like if I assaulted somebody, like were to have. Can you imagine how that'd go in court? Like he's just telling the cops, like, dude, I know this guy. This is gonna sound crazy, but okay. So this dude came out of nowhere with a fucking baseball bat and a panda suit, and he started going ham on me. The cops aren't gonna believe him. They're like, sir, you been drinking tonight?
You were high on acid. You would
Yeah,
take his ass
exactly.
to jail.
Am I a panda right now, dude? 10-4. But anyway, that's that story.
Wait, so how you're gonna say the how? You're just gonna have the end.
Oh
There's
no.
a beginning,
Okay,
middle,
so
end. What
okay,
happened?
yeah. So this is about the middle. This is about the middle. I was drinking at the bar. At this time, I was drinking pretty heavy.
Ooh.
And so my friend that I went there with, she's like, "Hey, we're gonna go start a bonfire at my house out in Holbert." Okay, and she had a different. I went and started that fire, and I guess a whole bunch of different people showed up. And, people you don't know, strangers and shit.
Yeah.
So I guess I blacked out. I don't know what I was drinking. I don't know what I took. I had to have taken something because I could drink
Clearly.
pretty heavy and still be kind of
Conscious.
conscious. I could still
Yeah.
be conscious. And I just, man, it just time went away from me. Last thing I remember, I was sitting around the bonfire, and then next time I heard that someone took me home, and I never made it home. I was in the middle of buttfuck nowhere in Muskogee County at a lumberyard. I know, and that was it was cool. Everyone has that they almost died story.
Yeah, and
That was my
you.
almost died because I'm not sure what the reason was, but they just left me out
Did
there.
you end up with? So how'd you get home?
How'd I get home?
Yeah.
That's a story I'll tell you another time.
All right.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Home. Okay.
All right. So anyway, yeah, that's that story. So middle of buttfuck nowhere, lumberyard. Luckily there were people there because I could have died. Everyone has that story where they could have died. I feel like I could have froze to death if it had been more than a few hours.
Mine is your obituary. Is Seth Windham died in panda suit, fucking out here in the cold, Muskogee County, a lumberyard.
He was a giving man. He died as he lived.
It was Chinese New Year.
Chinese New Year. He was calling himself the Red Panda at the time.
It's. No, it's going to be another baseball bat.
Well, hey man, we're at fucking hour and 44. Mason, you got anything else to add before we wrap this piece of shit fucking show? Like, who's listening to this anymore?
Well, I just don't know. Seth, what's the deal? Seth, how do you do it? Seth, what does it take to be you?
Be fucking awesome.
Hell yeah, dude. You know what? Here on the show, sometimes we're mediocre. But you know what? You know what I say? I say mediocre.
I hardly know her.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Shrek 2.
Oh yeah.
Mediocre. That's Shrek 2.
Shrek 2.
Shrek 2 is the mid fucking Shrek movie. If you're thinking about Shrek 3 was awesome with them.
Shrek 3 and
strong
4 actually came in strong.
Shrek 4 was okay. The babies run around and shit and then meet the parents. And it was like this whole fucking thing.
Can we do a Shrek themed Marry Fuck Kill?
Can we do Seth?
Huh?
Oh, please. I will power. Let me use the bathroom.
No. Cole, we gotta hear from you at least once. No, Ray. No, he's busy. We'll do Cole. Let's do you.
What's up? On what?
Marry
No,
Fuck Kill?
I'm sorry, we're gonna ask you a question, but
Well, ask me a question. I'm not asking questions all night.
Marry,
Yeah.
fuck, kill, Shrek 2 edition.
Shrek
Okay.
2 edition. Okay, who are we doing? Donkey. Okay, Donkey, the gingerbread dude.
It's all Shrek 1 technically.
Huh?
This is
I
still
don't-
to be Shrek 1. If there's some Shrek 2 exclusive characters, otherwise this
The
isn't worth
fucking
it.
frog.
And
man.
one of those pigs.
One of those fucking.
A donkey, a cookie, or a pig. This is very fun kill. A donkey, a cookie man, or a pig. Shrek! But like a
Man,
Shrek
okay,
version.
so my heart wants to say kill the gingerbread man, but I know that I can't do it because it hurt my feelings. So, I'd marry fucking Donkey because he's Eddie Murphy, right? I'd marry Donkey because he's Eddie Murphy and he made me laugh, and I just really want something to make me laugh in my partner.
Yeah.
So I'd marry Eddie Murphy Donkey. I'd fucking kill the pig and I'd
Okay.
fuck the gingerbread man. And I'd nut all over that goddamn gingerbread. I would just
Just fucking.
That's what I would do. That's my answer. Is those you want to know? Those are my answers. Shrek 2. We should put the DD features for Shrek 2. There should be fucking something.
We should go
Fucking
to
Mike
Shrek 2
Ryan.
special features.
Fucking Mike Myers, he's like, no, I would totally fuck.
Yeah,
I would fuck every one of those guys.
The dragon.
Yeah,
the donkey.
baby.
In that movie, the donkey fucked the dragon and nobody batting an eye. The donkey fucked the dragon. They had half dragon, half donkey
I
kids.
had
and
questions
no one-
about it that weren't answered. That's why you have to go to the sexy manga aisle.
We're almost at 2. It's almost at the point where I can't. Hold on, can I say that line real quick, man?
Oh, yeah.
We're almost at the point where it's hard to fucking upload it. Do you want? Do you
Start riffing, dude. Start.
You want? I thought you were.
Wait, what was I gonna do?
Go on.
Well,
Keep
okay.
going. All right. Okay.
Huh?
Are we doing this on the show right now? You want to storm off the show? I'll storm off the show. I'll be the one that storms out my own house. I'll storm out my own house right now. I'll fucking...
I will still... Dude. I will go and suck dick in a cornfield. Just for a little pair of shoes. I'll suck dick in a cornfield when I got the blues. I've been walking all day and I got chiggers on my leg. I be walking all day and I be scratching on my leg. I be looking around and see vultures flying above me. I looking around and I see a bunch of bitches trying to love me. And I say, "Caw, bitch, fly away." I said, "You ain't gonna see me tomorrow or today." I said, "Bitch, you a bird and you got a weird ass face." I said, "Bitch, stop dropping your feathers all over the place. Bitch, you a bird and you gotta walk funny. Girl, I think your ankle's backwards, honey. What the hell's going on? Those heels are too tall, look like you got claws. Man, when I see you walking around, I hear, and you bet you a bird. And you fly around squawking. That's what I'll hear when I hear your ass talking. Cause bitch, you a fucking bird. Maybe a pelican or a fucking duck. Maybe you're a fucking eagle. Because I don't really give a fuck. Cause bitch, you squawking. Cause you a fucking bird. I ain't no motherfucking ornithologist nerd. I just be saying you a bird. Cause bitch, you flapping. Bitch, you coming around here with those beaks always yapping. Bitch, you a bird.
Listen.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
No. Let's do Seth.
Huh?
Can you do the guitar part?
Oh, Seth?
Can we do Seth?
Can you do the guitar or just do acapella?
We can do that. Hold on. We can do acapella. You want acapella?
Oh,
Seth. Oh, Seth. Won't you bring me over another beer? Oh, Seth. Oh, Seth.
We've been moaning "Oh Seth" at him for hours. But that's all we can think.
Is that what his girlfriend hears? Is that his girlfriend?
No, the people upstairs are like, what the fuck?
Oh,
Seth. Now what is
he
this?
picked me
that
up
I
in a
can't
chariot. A
what
fucking gold
is-
truck.
Bury it.
We can't.
Okay, so hey, for everybody listening, we do stand-up every first and third Wednesday at Ned's. Not every Wednesday do the podcast, every first and third. Not every other one, but the first and third. We do that. I do a set, 100% making a set. Seth's gonna do a fucking set as much as he can. We got this shit going.
Fucking
check out the
Smith.
show.
Fucking Smith. Damn it, I was about to start rapping.
Start rapping.
Yeah.
We'll rap more shit on the channel. Just keep listening. Fuck this. I'm gay. Hunter has AIDS. Mason's gay. Seth's gay. Woo! Kill it.